Rend, slaughter, devour your enemies. There is no other way to survive. You cannot escape your hunger, warriors of Purgatory.
Try to fight this love. How dangerous can it be? No, the odds are so unfavorable, and honesty's forsakable. Somebody run for safety from the danger, falling in love like this. Danger, falling apart in the hands of another.
Got to follow in the interim since last time, so we replay the thingy-majigger from it. Here we go. Riders Republic, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Welcome to the streams. So we're here again, and the intro's almost done. So after it's done, we'll give it about a minute or two, and then we'll get started. Okay, let's get this rancid gravy train rolling, shall we? Boy, I hope not. Okay, so I took some time in between this last stream and this one to go do the field hunts that we did not successfully complete in the past, because from my testing, and it was very minimal, mind you, it doesn't seem like field hunts respawn in this game unless you haven't actually beaten the Mitama yet. Like, if you beat the Mitama in the field hunt, it's gone forever. So take advantage of whatever you can get out of it, because, well, I did, and we got a little bit of experience and a whole lot of Maka. I bought a few new mantras, and even then we still, I mean, the one that was in the Samsara tunnels gave me like 360,000 Maka when I successfully completed it, although I had like 1 single second left on the clock when I completed it. You gotta be perfect in that thing, or it just doesn't care. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Digital Devil Saga, the stream edition. Last time we received the red key after doing a water pump puzzle in the Samsara tunnels, and I'd said, before we go to the brute space, let's go back and look at all the red walls that we have left behind previously. And one of them is here in Svadhisthana. We actually went to coordinate 136 and completed those quests there, the side quests there, with King Frost last time as well. And so now we are just finishing up whatever the heck is over here. We're going to find out who he is today, hopefully by unlocking things, by restoring the power down here. And then we can finally confront the brutes and tell them to heck right off so that we can become the only clan left in the junkyard. So like I said, I completed the 2 that we didn't do that we haven't done successfully so far. There was only 2 that were left to do. It was the one in Anahata in the Citadel, which I completed and got some EXP out of it, mostly AP. Very little Maka by comparison to what we have now, and not much experience. But the one that was in Samsara Tunnels was like, I forget what they're called. I think they're called like Niji Mitamas? I don't remember. The yellow ones. That's whatever the yellow ones are. But those give like 12,000 experience and 360,000 Maka for doing that field hunt successfully. I mean, it was hard, but that's a lot. So, and I said, you know what? If they're going to give me that much AP, I might as well set some new mantras for everybody. So I did, and we actually completed.
Hey, remember me?
A good chunk of these, so. Hey, John. Yeah, remember you? Of course I do. Welcome back. You've subscribed again. 20 months of subscriptions. I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much. Welcome back. I have no idea what level of chromatic you are at this point. But we've probably passed umpteen chromatic, haven't we? Yeah, so I got everybody done with the soul mantra. I can go back. Hang on. I can go back to the save point and show you what I did. Because those, when I got all of the AP that I got last time, I said, well, if they're going to give me that much AP, I might as well have everybody kind of finish off like a high-level mantra when I do it. So with Surf and I think with Heat and CeeLo, it was pretty easy because Heat was already working on Soul down here. Excuse me. So I just had basically everybody who didn't have Soul mastered except Surf master it. So, and now they're all working on level 5s with the exception of Argelo and Gale, who are just finishing up Dark Spirit because they don't have much left to go with that, and then they'll be done with their level 4s, and they can move on to level 5s, so. But yeah, they're getting there. Well, Argelo's not getting there yet. She's still got to do the entirety of Dark Spirit, but Gale's like over halfway there, so I said, I don't want to waste the AP. So, and CeeLo's way ahead as usual. But basically what you need to know is the main draw that we got out of the little bit of field hunting I did last time was that everybody got mutual karma. So now if they're out of the party, they can still gain full experience. So almost the 2-year mark, John. Yep, you're getting closer every single time you resubscribe there. But I appreciate it quite a bit. Means a lot, my friend. And Nitro, you are back. Hello. Welcome. We just got started. I explained what little there was to explain about the grinding, quote unquote. There wasn't really any grinding involved. I just beat up a couple of Mitamas and got a whole bunch of AP. So we haven't done anything just yet this episode other than that. So now we're going to continue on inside of the Vanguard's base. See if we can get the power back on. Power's on this floor, but it's not on in the basement, so. Once it's on in the basement will be better. Well, second basement floor, I should say. I still don't have Miragi on with this team, do I? No, I do not. Okay, well, I mean, I have fire bombs, but I want to hold on to those just in case we meet any other Mitamas. And I distinctly anticipate that happening at some point, so. What do you suppose these guys aren't going to resist, huh? I mean, that works, I guess. Difficult because I really need to get around to Surf's turn for this. I'm gonna avoid death. These guys are tricky, right? Because like they don't know physical in this one actually, so I might be able to just kill him. Almost. Okay, fire repel. That's fine. Probably if I would have had CeeLo attack instead of void death, I probably would have killed him in one turn, but that's okay. Shame the Conquer Swing got killed in the car crash. That dude was cool. Yeah, he was a character, that's for sure. He's definitely a character. It's gonna be a shame. I will miss him, but I mean, you know, what can you do? It happens. So What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, I got, because I have Mutual Karma on CeeLo and Heat, as well as Argela and Gale now. I equipped it on Argela so she can get a little closer to Gale, and she'll get there, slowly but surely. And once she gets to about where Gale is on experience, I will take that off of her. And then I just got to get CeeLo and Heat up to level 46 to be in line with everybody else, and we'll be in good shape. And then everybody will be about 4, maybe 5 levels behind Surf at any given point. And we will go from there. How was my day? Oh, not too bad. I got a little bit of conduit bending done in my electricity class. Did a little bit of... what else did I do? I got a little bit of conduit bending done, and I'm just getting ready to wire my last project, and then I'm in good shape. So, yeah, it's been pretty good. How's your day been, Nitro? Hopefully it's been good. Yeah, why don't you just do that, Heat? Give us a little bit of extra AP. Pass it around the party. I'm not going to use an Estoma spray, by the way, because we're starting to run out of money a little bit. I mean, we have 280,000 Maka at the moment, but, like, I need all the money I can get, really. I don't even care about the experience at this point. I just need the money to make sure I can buy all of the mantras that I want in the future. Because let me tell you something. Mediarahan is not going to pay for itself. Because, lordy, that's expensive. At least from what I saw. Okay, so we got to go down there. No, that's up. We got to go down there. There we go. We can't go that way yet because there's a wall there, so we got to go back up this way. We didn't see what was over there last time, so I'm going to go see what's over there before we go this way and then back down. There's a save point over there, and then we'll head that way. Okay, sound good. Hopefully, because that's what we're going to go do. Day was pretty chill as usual, nothing new. Well, sometimes that's nice, though, right? Like, sometimes it's nice to just kind of have the day to yourself. Nothing particularly new happening. So, I like it anyway, in some cases. Okay, that was underwhelming for a turn in which you got to use Power Charge, but alright. You know what, CeeLo, why don't you go for it? Why not? You just have Heat blast this guy. You know, you resist it, and then this guy's dead. And they have been one-rounded. Again! Been having these dreams, and they've all been happening in real life recently. Ooh, that's kind of sketchy. How so? Like, what's an example? Nothing crazy, though. Just simple stuff like you dream about playing a game, a few days later playing that same game, doing the exact same thing you did in the dream. So they're a little self-fulfilling, huh? Oh, boy. I mean, I've had those moments, though. Like, I'll catch myself, right? Because it'll be like something in the dream that I'll be doing that's like kind of, you know, just regular mundane stuff, nothing particularly like over the top, and then I'll catch myself doing it like a few days later. I'm like, I was just doing this, wasn't I? And then it's like, no, I wasn't just doing it in real life, I was doing it in the dream. All right, well, but yeah, I've had those moments, so I get you. Okay, if I eat with CeeLo, Heat would not be able to do much to these guys because they resist physical, although, you know what? Hang on, I got it. We'll do this. And then we'll see if we kill this guy. Okay, we did not. So since we did not kill this guy, we will void death. And then we'll finish them off next turn. Body Rush is fine, that's no big deal. Okay, and Megiddo is also fine, that'll do like 100. I'll just heal. Okay, not even, their magic stat isn't high enough. Alright, I'll just heal after battle. No big deal. Yeah, and that actually happens to me too, where it's like you don't remember the dream until it actually happens, and then all of a sudden it's like it's snap, a light bulb just pops on your head, and you're like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's weird. Whenever you do remember it, it never happens. Interesting. Yeah, it is kind of interesting too how that happens, where it's like, it's almost like your body like anticipates that you remember the dream, and so you don't end up like, you almost act against what happened in the dream to make sure that it doesn't come true, I guess. Like, I don't know if that is even like, I'm sure there's some sort of psychological phenomenon for that, but I don't know what it would be called personally. So, do I still have stun wave set on you? I do. Okay, good, because we'll need it. Hey, for these guys in particular. Well, not for these guys, but for Okuni Nushi in the middle there. Hell yeah, we will. Arf. Yeah, we haven't had Surf eat in a little bit. We'll let him eat in a few minutes, and then we'll be good. And I'll just stun wave you. That did not work. Sakura Rage. Alright, fair enough. Try it again. Could use Stun Sphere instead, but Stun Wave seems to work. Well, it works on everybody, which helps against like Sun Wukong and stuff. So, who is just not fun to deal with. So. There you go. Have a theory, but I don't know if we're ready to be digging a hole that deep. Oh boy. Sounds like a fun theory. Let's see. Nah, need a little more. Need a little more there, Heat, but that's okay. Well, we're getting a good chunk of money out of that, at least. Oh, this is going to lead to that one platform that we could see before, but we couldn't get to. Okay, interesting. Alright, now here's the trouble, right, is that Stun Wave is on Surf, but so is Agilao. So I'll just do this. And then this, and then I'll Stun Wave, see if we hit the weakness. If not, we only use the press turn. Okay, that's fine. And then Death Blow. Okay, that's not bad damage. Taunt. I have been taunted. Fire Repel. Alright, that's fine as well. So keep trying with Stun Wave. There we go. Well, we got it this time. Just do this. And then, yeah, just attack him. We don't need you to do anything particular. So, there you go. Yeah, about that. You, sir, have been stunned, and your accuracy is cut almost as badly as if you had been paralyzed in Pokemon and your speed had been cut. But to be fair, in this game, speed and accuracy are almost one and the same, so. Okay, Argel is a little ahead of Gale now, but that's easy to fix, so. Okay, but Gale got no Dune, Blood Curse, good. And CeeLo got Magic, nice. And also recovered HP, not that he needed it, you know. I think Heat got more Strength, which is good. Heat recovered MP, that's actually probably pretty good for him, because HP I'm not worried about. MP, we can recover MP, but it's not as easy to, so. But yeah, so like, let's say Argel gets a little bit ahead, you can just go over here and take Chakra Walk and stick it on instead of Mutual Karma, and then go over to Gale and stick Mutual Karma on instead of Chakra Walk for him, and eventually they'll be evened out, and we'll be able to move from there. It just kind of depends on the EXP that we get from the battles that we do. So, let's see. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. It looks like a big empty room. Yeah, looks like a big empty room. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so a whole lot of nothing that way. So let's just go up to that area there, those stairs that go down, and then we will see what we can find when we go over by that save point.
Okay, you asked for it.
They sure did, CeeLo. Let's give it to them. There we go. I got one Frighten. If we do a Materazi, they're going to be dead. I mean, this worked last time when we did it this way, so. Actually, how about we let Surf eat, right? So we'll do this. There we go. And then we'll let Heat do this. And then we'll let Surf eat. Perfect. Since Surf hasn't eaten in a little bit, we'll give him a little extra experience. And we'll get something other than Dark Spirit for Gale in just a little bit here. How are they doing now? Are they close? 1134, 1345. So like one more battle with like low-level enemies and Gale will be at the same point as Argela. It's funny, they've switched places. Argela was quite a bit behind Gale on the level EXP, and then, oh well, this is going to put Gale ahead again because it's 3 Sun Wukongs. So that's fun. See how many I stun. Absolutely none of them. Get me the fuck out of here, CeeLo. I want nothing to do with this battle. I know it gives me like 70,000 Maka for beating it, but good lord, man. I need to get lucky or I need to get nothing at all. Alright, Xandine. Actually, this battle might be the one that gets Argela and Gale to about the same EXP, because these guys are not too tough. And we got one Frighten. Why don't you do this? We'll let Surf eat again. I'll let you do this. And then we'll let you do this. Perfect. Alright, so now, I didn't get a whole lot out of that, but well, Gale's ahead again because we got 600 experience that time. This will eventually even out. It's just going to take a little bit, that's all. Let's see, whoops. Mutual Karma over here now. Switch you back to Chakra Walk. Just need to get like 400 EXP from a battle and then it'll even out. So, maybe you fight a few more blobs or something, or black oozes, and that'll get us what we need. So this was the one where there's no wall there, but the wall's here. So. Alright. Now if we go over here, there was nothing that way. I think there was just a chest or something. So, down here. And now we're back where we were, basically. So, save point. Let's go get Gale a different mantra. Oh, these guys are new. Raiju! Hello. Are you weak to wind like you are in the other ones? I mean, I guess I can check. I have a bunch of blasts, so... Or maybe you're weak to earth. Nope, weak to wind. Okay, that's fine. That's why I got all these blasts, so... I gotta remember to keep at least 3 of them, though, because we need them for the Mitamas that we're gonna be... Spoiler alert, there's one more hunt before the final dungeon, and we're gonna need wind in order to actually do anything with them, so... Yeah, that's close enough for Argela and Gale there. 500 and 700. I mean, they're 200 points off. They're not quite as close as CeeLo and Heat are, but yeah, they're close enough. Okay, so let's take Chakra Walk and stick it back on you here. There you go. And now we just got to get CeeLo and Heat up to where you guys are, and then we're all in good shape. So Surf will probably be like 5 levels ahead of everybody by the time we're all done. Don't drink and drive, kids. I know I just made it look easy, but I only had to go like 2 feet. Okay, so Gale needs something new. He's done with his level 4s. Argel is almost done with her level 4s. Whoa. I just got a little bit of vertigo for a second. That was weird. What the hell was that all about? Okay, brain apparently must have jittered to life all of a sudden. I don't know. Let's see. Death Spirit is one we should probably work on at some point here. We could get 6 realms done as well once we get Death Spirit done. Then we can work on... once we get 6 realms and Death Spirit done, we can get Goddess, which is the Mediarahan mantra. But I think I'll get our Dying spells first. That seems like a better idea. Who's working on... Is anybody working on Sky Wizards? You're working on Bolt Master at the moment. So I guess we're going to have everybody kind of work on their element first. So that means you work on Sky Wizard there, Gale. And then Argelo will work on Earth Emperor. Heat will have... I'll have him do King first before he does Ice Master, because he doesn't need anything out of Ice Master. He just needs Ice God so he can get Ice Resist eventually. He's more into the physicals. And then Surf will work on... I'll have Surf work on Fire Emperor, so for him it'll be the resistance rather than the actual element, but that's okay. Excuse me. Okay, Sky Wizard for Gale. So now it's just Argela, get her done with Dark Spirit, and we'll be in good shape. So let's save, and then we'll see what else is down here. This place is pretty big, though. Like, they've got quite a large base, all things considered here. Like, this is going to end up being as big as the Citadel by the time we're done, probably. So that's fun. Okay, off this way we go. Watch me go through this next door, and it's going to be like the exact spot where the, what's it called is? The, where the switch is, or something, to get the power turned on. Okay, we got one. Just gonna try to KO the other one. Okay, that'll work. Heat, why don't you eat this one? And then I think Bufalo should be neutral. Yes. Okay. Don't want to use electricity on those guys though. They kind of they like their electricity. They enjoy it. It's they revel in it because they are electric, quite literally. Look at them buzzing all over the place. I should bring Argela and Gale into the party for this particular. Since there's a whole bunch of Raiju down here and I don't have access to Zan any other way than these blasts. I mean, the blasts are working, don't get me wrong. It's just, yeah, not working as well as I would like them to. And by that I mean I'm using up resources that I will otherwise have to spend Maka on that I could be using to buy more mantras, so... Maybe I'll... If it starts to get annoying, like there's a whole bunch of them and I just keep running into them over and over again, maybe then I'll bring them into the party. If only just to level them up, you know. Although, I'll just stick Mutual Karma on Heat and CeeLo then, and then they can go from there. This does, in fact, look like the place where the switch is, yeah? Electrical room. Well, what if I want him to escape? I want to see who he is, so let's reset the circuit breaker. Doing some electrical handiwork in this game, just like in real life. You didn't make me sign the waiver, but you did at least give me fair warning. We'll be fine. How bad could it possibly be, right? Okay, well that means that door should be openable now. Yeah, if we hit that switch, it should move the wall for us, so we can go up and hit the switch, and then go down and go that way. And then we can go back around and, you know, go to the large save point. Is there anything else that I can open up? Yeah, that room there we didn't open up before. So whatever's over there we'll have to go see, and then we'll just make our way to that door after we're done. Okay, but we have a plan now that the lights are back on. The question is anybody home? Let's find out. Okay, so hit this switch first. Now it looks like we got out of the Raiju pit. And get thrown back into the Toth fire. I mean, it's fine. Toth isn't really all that sketchy at the moment. I'm just gonna fucking... Oof. That'll give everybody a little bit. Very good. Let's see. And I mean, we just got like an 1/8 of a mantra with that battle just there, and those aren't even like super strong enemies either. So, all right, so let's hit this bad boy. So that'll raise this wall next to me and lower the one that was in our way before. All right. Now that one door should be accessible. Let's go access it now, since we have access to it. So if I go down these stairs, yeah, I can still get in. It's just the wall isn't going to block me if I go through there, so... Of course, I'm going to walk back towards the beginning of the base, and there's just going to be blood everywhere because all of the vanguards that were out there warning me, don't turn the power back on desperately, please, don't turn it on! Or I'm going to be, like, dead or something. CeeLo, you haven't eaten in a bit, have you? I'll let you eat now.
What? Yeah.
And then there's more blasts. Okay, I got 4 left, so probably bring Argela and Gale into the party after this. Oh, 3 Sun Wukongs. Fantastic. Well, just do the best we can with this. I got 1 of them. That's good. Let's see. I don't have Void Fizz. I really should have Void Fizz, I think. Are they immune to physical in this one? I don't know. Well, we can find out. I have the Spyglass now. Let's check it out. Deathblow, Genocide, Terrakaja, Power Charge, Repel, Earth, Drain Fire, Null, Physical, Gun, Expel, and Death. So they have no weakness, and you can't use Earth or Fire on them. Okay. Got it. Well, I can use Stun Wave again. Alright, I got 2 of them. That's fine. Now I should be able to deal with them. I say as they Terrakaja and Power Charge. Oh, this could be very bad for us. Stun Wave. Gotta get the 3rd one. Didn't get the 3rd one. Do this and Meteorama. And one last ditch effort. Damn it. Okay, well, we gotta kill the one in the center then, because he's the big problem here. He's still got his power charge. Everyone's power charged now, so that's fun. Are you ready to see another death, ladies and gentlemen? Because it's probably about to happen. Well, we're gonna find out. Fire and earth he doesn't care about, so... And then, I have an idea. Okay, I was hoping that would be enough. Ow! Okay, good. I don't think that wastes his power charge, but Jesus Christ, that did a lot of damage. Okay, but now it should be a little easier because we can just KO them from here. And then, yeah, I'll Meteorama. Why not? Give Surf back a little HP. Could probably use it. Ha! Yeah, see, stun is really good against these guys because they do not mess around if you let them attack you. And they don't have any particular weaknesses to take advantage of either, so if you can get them stunned, then good on you, because it'll be a much better battle for you if you can. As you can see, went pretty nicely once we did that. Okay, but Argela got Dark Spirits. That's good. Odun Blood Curse. Should I go back to the large terminal before I... Can I go back to the large terminal from here? I would have to go that way. And up and that way. Or should I just go back to the small one that's there to get her something else? Okay. I think I'll go back to the large terminal just so I can get her a new mantra, just in case it's like we find another field hunt or something in here. Because who else is good? Okay, so Holy Leader, Bolt Master, Holy Leader. You guys are almost done. Sky Wizard is by itself. It's low, but that's okay. Actually, maybe we'll go check out what's over there first before we do any of that. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna deploy Argela right here. Sky Thrust. Interesting. What does that do? Moderate force damage and stun all. Boy, if I had 3 press turns. Can you do my Zanma now? No, you have Zanma, but I need somebody else to be able to do. What else do I need? Probably Zionga. I probably could have deployed Argela instead of Encilo, and then I could have gotten it, but that's okay. We'll just deploy Argela and Gale and let them do some stuff with these Raiju until we get the heck out of here. And then... Zanma. And adjust. Okay, so now that there's just the one, we should be in a little bit better shape. Now I can just deploy... Yeah, we'll just redeploy Silo and Heat and let them do stuff. Just wanted to get rid of the one, really. Although I guess I could have done that with... Boom Dune. Fantastic. Goodbye, Silo. Oh, nice. He dodged it. Perfect. Yeah, I realized after I deployed them, basically, that I didn't have Mutual Karma on Silo and Heat, so because of that, they would still be about a level and a half behind if I left them out of the party. They'd be even further behind, so I said, yeah, I'll just redeploy them. We can probably figure it out. But I think we'll do it this way, just since we seem to have, it's not really an impasse, but we seem to have quite a few wind-weak enemies that are suddenly popping up, so there you go. How are your skills anyway? Do you guys have halfway decent skill set? I should probably set, excuse me, First Strike for Surf now. Let's see. First Strike would be over here. There it is. So we'll set that here. Move that down. Stun Wave is good there, but I think I'm actually going to set Void Fizz on Surf, because that way, if the Wukongs bother us, we can just completely nullify any of their attacks. Now we have Void Death and Void Fizz, and that should come in okay for us. Okay, well, let's go this way first, and let's see what's behind that wall before I go to the save point. Don't want to waste my AP, but at the same time, you know. Okay, and this is the elemental team, so we still have access to Materazzi, which is good because this team could use it. Let's see. Arf, and then just attack talk. There you go. We'll let Surf keep working on Holy Leader. So we can nullify all the status effects eventually. Okay, they got their levels, that's good. So Arjula, no magic this level, but that's okay. She got a complete heal, nice. Gale got no magic this level either. It's okay. We'll make it work. I just wish there was a ladder in this room. It would make it a lot easier to get to the save point. No presence can be felt in the vicinity. Okay, that's odd. So there should be a field hunt here, but there apparently isn't? Huh. Maybe someone beat us to it. Interesting. Let's look around anyway while we're here. Yeah, looks like a halfway decent layout. Just go to the room and then... Actually, there might be some more off to the other in the other direction that I haven't seen yet. So, oh, good Zeodyne. Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball on that one, didn't I? Gale kind of is weak to that. You don't have access to Mazanma, so we'll just do this. There you go. We got one Frighten. Okay, so let's do that. We got two Frighten. Good. Although Arjula's gonna have to just kill one of them because she doesn't. She's mastered a mantra already, so she isn't gonna get anything if she Devil Feasts. So we'll just do that. Okay, almost done, Surf. And then Silo's almost done with his, and Heat's almost done with his. I might have gotten more out of that actually if I had actually bothered to do the what's it called? If I'd actually bothered to do a if I had actually bothered to feast on it with Arjula, I might have gotten more AP. Oh well. Maybe the field hunts, like, people online were saying, well, the field hunts respawn every 5 solar cycles. But maybe what they actually meant by that was you can only do a field hunt once every 5 solar cycles. I'm trying to think how long it took me to get to the between the two that I did. Although I don't think it took me 5 solar cycles to go from the inside of the Citadel back to Samsara Tunnels because, well, they, it wasn't, like, very far away. You could just teleport and then teleport over, like, out of the Citadel. Teleport and walk out of the Citadel, and then after you were done with that, you could just, whatchamacallit. You could just go straight to Samsara and walk around over there. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back after we're done exploring this place and we'll see if anything wants to say hello in there. Okay, this is a big battle of Shisas. All of them are going to die to earth attacks, so that's fun. Yeah, just Materazzi everything. Because we'll still get a good chunk, but again, Arjula's not working on a mantra at the moment, so... Okay, up there will lead us to the large save terminal, which will let us hit that switch and go through that area there to see what's over there. Also let us get Arjula a new mantra, although by the time we get there, we might be done with Surfs and maybe even Heats and Silos. We'll see. And both of them have mutual karma set, right? Did I do that? No, I did not. Okay, well, let's remember to do that from now on. There we go. It's like, wait a minute. Am I forgetting something? Yes, I was. Okay, so that way is locked because of the wall. Gotta keep that in mind for when I come back. Or maybe I'll just come back and do that one off screen like I did the other ones. We didn't get to show it off, which is kind of disappointing, but I don't know. I'll figure out what I want to do. Sun Wukong and Okuni Nushi. Okay. What would I want to do with this turn? Good Wild Bomb. They nullify Magna Bomb, so maybe Frost Bomb? Just get a little extra damage off, you know, before we get to Gale's turn and we can Stun Wave. Okay, well I didn't get What's-His-Face, but I did get the Wukong, so now we Void Fizz. Yeah, alright. Okay, so now that will still hit Surf, because the Void shields and any other shield only happen once. Once you've used the shield and you've gotten hit once, it no longer applies to you. So when he hit me physically and then the other guy hit me, the shield was gone for Surf, so it was done. He didn't get it anymore, but that's okay. No big deal. Let's just Zanma the Wukong that's left. And then why don't you eat this guy? There we go. And this guy's stunned, so he'll be fairly easy to finish off. So yeah, that worked pretty well. We'll just heal up after the fight, and we'll be good. Oh, nice. And Surf mastered Holy Leader while we were at it. We got an Organic Cell as well. That's good. Why is CeeLo 500 experience ahead of Heat all of a sudden? That's weird. I'll see if I can fix that. I know how I'll fix that. First, let me fix me. There we go. And then... So you actually want Chakra Walk for right now, so I can get you guys back to close to even. I mean, they were like 80 experience apart. I was proud of that because I got them so close together on experience, so I'm going to try to get it to work that way again. But now, whether or not it will is the real question here. And with this configuration, I kind of doubt it. I don't know. What could I do in this particular situation that would be good? I could use an attack mirror, but it's a little much, don't you think? I'll try the Frost Bomb again. That worked pretty well last time. Didn't freeze anyone, but, you know. Okay, Stun Wave. Missed everyone. I Void Fizz then. Deep End it is! Nope. Yep. That one worked. Alright, I guess we could just go through them one at a time. Just kind of go down the line, you know what I mean? I'm going to pass and let you Stun Wave, just in case we don't hit the Okuni Nushi with it. Yeah, just like that. So. We'll Void Fizz again. Yeah, about that. Okay, we didn't frighten them that time, but that's okay. We did avoid a genocide, though, which would have quite definitely hurt a lot. Can't, no luck with these stun waves, though, I'll tell you what. There we go, now they're frightened. So nobody in this party needs to eat now except for Gale, so I guess we'll work on it that way. I might eat anyway, honestly, because, I mean, we'll still spread the AP around if we eat, so. And then let's do this. And then let's do this. And then let's see everybody dodge him because he's stunned, so. Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. After a while, though, it almost isn't worth it to fight that battle if it's too prolonged, because, like, if you can beat it in one turn, you'll get, like, 70,000 Maka from them, but as you can see, as you progress and the fight lasts longer and longer, you get less and less Maka for it. I learned that after a little bit last time, where I was looking at it, and I says, were we earning a lot from that battle, or was it because I finished it in one turn? It's because I finished it in one turn, so. Let's see here. So now you're quite a bit ahead, right? Oh no, you're quite a bit ahead, okay. We'll get them all about even eventually. There we go. At a certain point, though, I just gotta say fuck it, you know what I mean? And just take what I can get. Oh, well. 5, Shisa! Again. That's fine. CeeLo and Heat should be done by the time we're done with this fight. Because that's a lot of AP to spread around here. Okay, almost done. It's close enough. Okay, CeeLo and Heat are close enough again now. Oh, I think... I don't want to do this with Surf. I think I'm just going to keep raising his strength. I'm planning in Digital Devil Saga 2 on switching his skills around so he doesn't use physicals, and just having him focus more on magic. So probably I won't have him have too much strength in DDS 2. But for now, he still has access to Power Charge in this one, and so that's his primary go-to for damage in boss fights. So in boss fights, he's still our physical attacker, so at least with this party. With this party over here, well, we have Heat, so we don't need Surf to do physical attacks. Okay, there we go. Now let's get to the save point. Heat and CeeLo are almost done with their current mantra, so then we'll be buying some more. This battle should get us some good AP. There we go. Do that again. Get rid of Shisas. And then for you, I'll try to stun wave you. Okay, that's good. Probably would have killed him though if I would have hit him with just magic, but whatever. Like if I would have used Zanma or something and then Ufula, he probably would have died. Oh no, he has a little bit of HP, so okay, never mind. Oh, you shield that. Alright, well that's good to know. Maybe he doesn't shield fire in this one. He does not. Okay. He has fire in Nocturne, so I was trying to avoid using that if I could. But evidently I didn't have to avoid using it. So, okay, CeeLo got Zeodyne and Electric Amp, perfect. And Heat got Tentarafu, Null Mute, Null Nerve, and Null Poison. So now Heat, Surf, and CeeLo are our status team. They can heal any old status you want. Excuse me. Or rather, not heal it, but just avoid it by virtue of having passive resistances to them. And we have 519,000 Maka to pass around and some cells to sell as well once we find another point to sell those things. So let's get some new mantras, shall we? So Gale's working on that. Surf, you just finished Holy Leader. Let's see. So let's have you work on Fire Emperor now. Gotta get some Dines! Those will come in handy for us. Alright, so now Heat is done with Holy Leader. So Gale's still working on Sky Wizard, but he's done with the other stuff, so... Death Spirit's a little much for you yet, Heat. You do have to get 6 realms, though. At some point. And Cruel Leader and War God are his other physical ones, but they are pretty expensive, aren't they? Yeah, 300,000. How much is King, anyway? Where is King, anyway? Hold on, I can do this. King is all the way down here. Oh, it's 100k. Okay, well, let's get that for you then. Why not? Casitas will be quite useful for him. More useful than any other ice skill that he could possibly set. So, you're done with Dark Spirit, so you're done with all of your level 4s. So I want you to go with Earth Emperor next, which is, what, here? Yeah. Pterodine! Awesome. We're starting to get our Dine skills together. That'll be good. Gale, you're still working on Sky Wizard. You'll be done with that soon. And then CeeLo, you're done with Bolt Master. So you have Zeodynes. Now you can also work on Earth Emperor, right? Because other than that, you've got to work on Death, Seraphim, Illusion, and Secret God. And after those, you have Earth God, Evil God, and Insane God. So CeeLo's, like, actually legitimately fairly close to finishing all of his mantras. Now, whether or not I'll have enough money to actually fund him to do that is the real question, but we'll get there when we get there. So, okay. We got new mantras. Everybody likes what they've got. I'm going to have to get Gale something new eventually as well. We'll work on that when we get there. Okay, so what do we have left to do here before we go confront what's-his-face? Whoever he is. Oh, okay, so the room I was looking for is that one right there, so we got to move the wall So we can go there. Okay, then how do you... Oh no, that'll just lower that wall in the center. Okay, that's fine. I was like, wait a minute, how do you get over there if you do that? It's just, you just literally, you just go down the stairs. It's not that hard. I was making it look more complicated than I thought it was going to be. I do like electric amp for you though. That's rather nice, because now your electricity will do quite a lot of damage, which is very good for us. So. Actually, no, you two don't need mutual karma. Never mind. Because you're still ahead of everybody else, so... We'll stick Tracker Walk back on you. And you get Stun Wave now. Instead of First Strike. I'll keep Void Fizz. That seems to be working pretty nicely. In the event that Stun Wave doesn't. So, it's working better than... what's it called? Is that how I have that configured? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's working better than Mahama was anyway. Holy cow. We really didn't need Mahama at all. Okay. So let's go lower this wall. And of course, in the exact battle that I take Argela and Gale out, I end up fighting 3 Raiju. Why wouldn't that happen? I guess just use the blasts. I was going to use them for that field hunt that was downstairs, because that's the one where you will need them to fight the Mitamas that are down there. But, well, we obviously don't need them, so, yeah. Who do I want to eat? All of you, probably Heat. It's probably the one that needs it the most. And then we'll do this. Actually, Surf probably needs it the most out of anyone, if I'm trying to be particular there. And then, yeah, I'll just use this Magna Bomb. Can't hurt. Get rid of one of them. See you shine. Yeah, sorry, man. Nobody's weak to that anymore in this party. So that ain't going to help you. Reinforcements. Now, this I like a little better with this particular party. Because I can handle all of you. Surf 8 already, so... Now, if I have Heat here... It'll just be the Shisa left. So... there we go. Yeah, that's no big deal. Because we can take you out with a well-timed Tarazi. Okay, looks like King shouldn't be too hard to master. Probably get it about there. It looks like it's about a level 4. I mean, it's a level 5 difficulty, but... It looks like it'll take less time than Fire Emperor will. And CeeLo got magic, nice. He also recovered HP, that's good. He got more strength! That's what I want. Very good, very good. Okay. And how much did we get out of that battle? Oh, we got some. We didn't get a huge chunk of Maka, but we got some. 3 Wukongs again. And they got the first turn, despite me having first... Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, I don't like this at all. Fuck it. You want to power charge up after getting the first strike? Then you're gonna die, son. Use all the wild bombs. Give me all of the XP and all of the... what's it called? All of the Maka. You know, I don't even care. Hang on. I got this. Hold on. Watch. I'll just switch over to the turn for the person that has more magic. Fuck you. Goodbye. Give me your money. Thank you. Okay, that gave us about the same amount. Never mind. I was maybe thinking of something else, because I swear we got into a battle where we got like 70,000 Maka from them at one point. But then again, they are giving me cells, so that's not too bad. But if they're only going to give me 24k, like, is that worth the trouble of fighting 3 Wukongs, you know? And I don't think the answer is yes. Okay, let's activate this switch. And that will lower that wall for us. Perfect. Now I just gotta see what's over here. Through this corridor. Okay, Matarazi. And we got one frightened, but probably won't help us much. And then I'll just smack you. There you go. And then Aguilau. Goodbye. Okay, Gale's almost done with Sky Wizard. We'll probably have to go back to the save point once we're done checking out what's over here. But let's go see, shall we? Probably just a treasure room. Or more hallway. Good lord. This place wasn't big enough already. Let's see what's over here first. This looks kind of like the field hunt hallway, actually. Ooh, I see a chest. What's in here? A layer cell to sell. Good. That's some good treasure. Did we get a layer cell before this? Probably. Do I have fire, like a fire bomb or something? I'm sure I do. Yeah, I've got 3. Okay, well, here you go. Have fun with that. And then, just slowly whittle this guy down. Until he no longer stands before me. Maybe the battle that we got all that money from was like a bunch of... It might have been like one Wukong and then a bunch of Shikioji. Maybe that's what it was. That's what those guys are called, right? I remember them being, I think that. I don't know, man. At this point, I'm just winging it. Let's see. No frightens, goodbye. Very good, very good. Gale's almost done with Sky Wizard, like I said. So now, it's just a matter of seeing what's in this room. And we'll go back to the save point and we'll get him a new mantra as well. A questionable presence can be felt beyond the door. Where does this lead? Hold on. Well, what do you mean by questionable? I mean, if it's a boss fight, then, like, whatever, right? I can just friggin' reload. So, let's go find out. Why not? Aha! It is a boss fight. Beelzebub? What the hell are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be in hell? Well, there used to be, but now we've all gone wild with our emotions, so absolute law no longer exists. So are you saying the strongest survives? Because, I don't know if you count for that, sir. Okay, so this is going to go incredibly poorly, but let's see how he fights before we do anything too crazy, right? I have no buffs whatsoever, so I'm just gonna attack him and see what happens. Okay, that definitely did not work. Beelzebub likes death, so avoid death. Actually, he probably has the same weaknesses as he has in Nocturne, and by that I mean he has no weaknesses, and the only things you can hit him with are physical and fire. Why does the Fly Lord of Hell not like fire? I have no idea, but whatever. Ooh, that's nice heat. I like that. But yeah, let's see how long we can last so I can kind of get a sense of how he fights. If I use my resources, it's no big deal, but we're most likely going to die. So. Okay, that's fine. Because, yeah, this is not working. I don't know how obvious that was, but this is not working. mean, we're dealing 250 damage a turn, but that doesn't... That ain't much. Ow. I definitely don't want Gale in here, because that would probably hurt me quite a bit. And then just out of you out again. Eventually these Terrakajas are going to get a little out of control, but we'll figure that out before we get there. Hopefully. Okay. And he dodged that one. This is what happens when you don't have Tsukakaja to fall back on. Gonna need a heal here in a second. CeeLo, I might have you do that because he doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. So, medical kit. And then... I might even want Meteorama as well. So setting Terrunda doesn't seem like a bad idea, because him Terrakaja-ing every turn, yeah, that kind of looks like it's going to go off rails pretty quickly. Let's see, Mute Blow. And do this. A new Oracle has emerged. Mind Scream, fantastic. With Terrakaja +4? Okay, ow. Ow. Okay, that didn't work at all. Let's see. Nobody's stunned anymore, at least, though. Okay, but actually, that's good to know, because he has Mind Scream, which means that he can stun us. And if he can stun us, then we should probably set no... Is it Nerve for stun? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. Ow. How's he going? Okay. It's fine. Well, we can attack or heal CeeLo this turn, so I guess we'll heal CeeLo. Get him up and running. There you go. Thank you. And then let's heat Meteorama again. Yonga. I mean, this is somewhat manageable. Keyword is somewhat. I should probably have Surf set physical skills, though. That seems like it would work a little better than... Because if I have Heat doing Meteorama as a whole this time, obviously that's not going to work out for us if we're trying to, you know, trying to keep dealing damage to him. Because, well, Heat's getting rocked. Although with Rocket Kaja's up, that might not be as big of a deal, honestly, so... But Heat's our healer, basically, so that's why I'm saying, oh, maybe I should have him do that. I don't know. We'll see. I just want to keep going, see what happens. There's Yonga. Ow. Ow. Alright then. Do that. And then I guess I'll just be Diorama again. We'll use this turn. We'll save our strength for the next one. Mahamayan! Oh, that's fun. Yeah, that's a whole lot of fun. Void Expel would probably not be a bad idea, because at this point we're just spinning our wheels. Should I even Revival Gem at this point? I kind of get an idea of what he does now. But if he can use Mahamayan, I definitely want to void that. Makakaja. Oh, and he has Makakaja Megadolion. Alright. So I will want to keep that in mind as well for next time. Cool. I get it. I understand now. I'm gonna need buffs. Obviously. From illusion to truth. From darkness to light. From doom to eternity. You've died. I don't know what any of that means. Probably has something to do with the game's story, but whatever. Okay. I think that's doable. We just need buffs. We need Void Expel. And we need a couple of debuffs, and I think we'll be okay. But I gotta remember that he's underneath that wall. So that means that other door was not what they said it was. It was not. I thought that the other door that's over there wasn't the way. I guess, I mean, it kind of makes sense. I think there was a dude up there that said, yeah, we raised the wall to make sure that he wouldn't get out or something. I don't know, but... Alright, well, let's go look at what's through that other door that was, like, the first one we saw before we came out of the... or after we came out of the red wall. Before we bother fighting Beelzebub again. I hate this. Who's got quick escape on this team? I think Gale does. Get me out of here. Bye. Do I still have my wild bombs, actually? Now that I think about it, I think I used them after I... Let's see. Yes, I do. Perfect. Oh, and I must not have saved having Heat and CeeLo in the party. Alright. Well, let's put them there. And then give them each Chakra Walk. And then you two can keep Chakra Walk. And you get Stun Wave. Because Heat's got First Strike, so... Yeah, okay, we're good. May have to redo that eventually, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go see what's through that other door that's over here. These guys shouldn't be too tricky. We've done this battle several times already at this point. I don't want to say a dozen, because I don't think it's been a dozen, but we've done it a lot, so... Excuse me. Okay, see the level up from that one. Nice. Got same stat. I wonder if they just get the, like, the stats that they're gonna, excuse me, get at levels are just set, you know. Okay, so you don't say anything new. I figured since you were pointing towards this door that he was going to be in here, but apparently... Well, apparently he is in here, but... Inspect. An ominous air can be felt from underneath. Can I see him in the room? Not from here. Maybe from here? Yeah, okay, so we can't see him from here, but apparently that gives us an idea of what's to come. I mean, I guess he could just jump, but... I guess it depends on how much of a fatso he is, right? Seemed like he has a bit of weight to him. The Nomaragion on this team. I miss it, but that's alright. There you go. They are super weak to that. Again, I know they're made of paper, but Jesus. So, Heat, how come you're... Oh, no, I know why you're so far behind. Because you need more experience per level than everybody else, you son of a bitch. That's fine. Whatever. So, Mutual Karma isn't going to work out as well as I was hoping it would. Oh, well.
Come on, your ass is mine.
Actually, that's only if we leave them, Heat. We kind of have to Matrazi them first, and... If they don't get frightened, then they won't be anybody's. Can I kill this thing just like this? Yep, I can. Which means I can do this. Let Surf work on Fire Emperor a little more. It's too bad that field hunt down there wasn't working, because if it was, we could probably get Fire Emperor a little quicker so we could actually, you know, have it for this fight. That wouldn't be too bad, then I wouldn't have to rely on physicals to get me through, but, I mean, I have the physicals, so I guess I can just do that, no big deal. Okay, Raiju. Sorry, sir, that's not really going to work with this team. I know he's shocked now, but that's okay. Blast. There you go! Have fun with that. And, I'm actually going to pass. CeeLo's ahead of everybody, so I'm going to let Heat and Surf eat. And we got a diorama after this is over. Okay, well, they're getting there. Why shouldn't we diorama? Like I said I was gonna. There we go. Yeah, it's a good thing I did, considering. Zero-Dyne. They're getting pretty high-end with these spells, aren't they? I mean, it's fine, no big deal, but doesn't really help me any. I'll use a Wild Bomb here. And then Materazzi, everyone? Maybe they'll die? No. Okay, well, I tried. Ow. Ow. Yeah, we don't have that, so it's not really gonna help you. I really should have taught Sir some Xanth spells. Oh well. I mean, it probably would have worked okay if I would have just taught Heat some Xanth spells, but it wouldn't have worked as well as having him have Casitas. Like, Casitas is going to be really nice for him because, again, it lets him... Any weaknesses that the enemies have, or rather resistances the enemies have to physical, completely null and void if he has it, so... But, whatever. It's fine. Alright, so let's do that. Anybody done with a mantra? Probably not, right? Let's see. No, not even Gale, and he's close, but he's not quite there, so... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save like this. And actually, I'm going to go out of the thing. I'm going to set my skills, then I'm going to save again. I'm going to use an Estelma spray so we can get to where Beelzebub is, and then we can go from there. And I'll probably just run from any battle that happens in between here and there. Alright, so let's see. What skills do I want to set for everybody? So Surf and Heat will probably be my damage dealers. And we have Skull Cleave now as well, so that's pretty nice. So we'll use Skull Cleave. That should work out pretty good for us. I'll keep Agi Lao, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be doing that much damage to him because he's not weak to it, you know. So Tarunda's a good idea. What else? Terukaja's a good idea. And Power Charge is a good idea. Okay. Now. So, Mind Scream. We want to null that. So that's... We don't have Mind Scream, but it stuns. So anything that stuns should have the same effect. Stun is Nerve, so we want to null Nerve. Okay. Hey, SB, how's it going? We're prepping for a boss fight right now, just to make it a little easier on ourselves before we walk there. Let's see. I'll put Counter on as well, and then I'll put Fire Boost. I don't think I'm going to use Fire Boost, but, I mean, I've got Agilao equipped, so I might as well, you know. Okay, so that's that. Now, CeeLo. You want Void Expel. You really aren't going to be doing a whole lot in this fight, I don't think. I mean, you have Zeo-Dyne, but he's probably shields that, if I'm being honest. Let's see here. So, I guess I'm going to give you Raku and Tsukakaja. And probably Rakunda. And Secunda. Just to give you something to do for most of the fight, because otherwise you're not going to be doing a whole lot. Because you don't have any healing, and you don't have any... Oh, I need to keep Quick Escape for a little bit, so we'll stick that at the bottom. Because you're going to be holding on to that. But Void Expel, we want you to have that. Let's see... I guess I could use Electric Drain as well. Oops, no, not that yet. And then Null Nerve. Does he need anything else? No, not particularly. Okay. Support CeeLo. Got it. And then for Heat. So I got to switch Mute-Blow out for Skull Cleave. That's probably going to be a little bit better for him. Let's see here. We want to keep Mediarama, because that'll be useful to him as well. Power Charge. I don't know, there ain't a whole lot else we're going to be doing with heat there. I might have him use Void Fizz, though, because that wouldn't be too bad in case we needed it for anything else that he does. He really seems to only be using Zeo, though, so I don't think I gotta use anything else in terms of, like, Voids or Nulls or anything. So, Null Nerf. And anything else, Heat? I'll probably keep First Strike on you as well, just for the walk up to the boss fight. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. So now let's save again. And then we'll see what we can do. I'll use an Nostalma Spray once I get out of the room, and then we'll be good to go. I think. Now that we have our buffs, this should go a lot better than the last attempt. Oh, that last attempt was pitiful. I mean, we were lasting, but not well. Alright, Nostalma Spray, go. I've got Quick Escape and First Strike still active, so if we run into any battles on the way, it won't be a huge deal. Oh, whoops. Well, should have waited. Oh, well. Not like I don't have the extra money at this point. Well, I might not, actually. Yeah, I don't really, but I got enough. We'll be fine. It's a two-part game. Yes, it is a two-part game. They split it up into 2 different games. I'm going to play the sequel after, but I'm probably going to play another game in between the sequel and this. So, I'm not sure what that game's going to be just yet, but we'll see. Triple threat, huh? Heavy physical damage to all. That sounds good. And we got Dakunda and Dakaja. Okay, so that's good. So if he starts Makakaja-ing like crazy, I have Dakaja to fall back on. So that's good. I'll Firebomb here. Because that'll at least get us a little bit out of this. Let's just whack him. And then Skull Cleave. Ooh, that did good damage. Oh, I like that, Heat. I wanted the Maka from that one. I was like, this one's good because it'll give me lots of Maka. I need it. So, and those guys were a higher level than we are, so I just got to remember to heal Heat before we go into the room down here. Now, standard rule of Beelzebub, which is the boss that's down here. Standard rule of Beelzebub from Nocturne is don't buff above, I think it's +2, -2. Because if you buff above +2, -2, he just starts using Dakaja like a maniac. So we will avoid doing that. So I'll just buff to +2, -2, and then we should be okay. Keyword is should be. And I'll reset my skills to normal, and we'll go in that other direction that's on the map there after we fight him, so. Okay. Let's fight the questionable presence again. Can I do that efficiently enough to make him waste turns? I hope so. He seems like he likes to buff and then attack when he hits me. So if I debuff him, it will basically keep him at, like, even through the whole thing, so. Get to act, but he doesn't because he's constantly dispelling. Maybe if you can get him to Dakaja it, but the thing about it is that we don't have access to like Debilitate or Heat Riser or anything like that at this point. So if we had access to those, it would be fine because I would use 1 turn to debuff everything of his. So that then if he Dakajas it, he uses 1 turn to do that. But in order for us to debuff him efficiently right now, we have to use up to 3 turns to do it. And if he Dakajas, he only uses 1 turn. So right now, it might not be efficient to do it the way that you're saying. I know what you're saying, though, but it might not be efficient to do it for now. If we get Debilitate, then yes, it will be efficient to do it that way and make him waste turns. But for now, it's not as efficient as it could be. Excuse me. Well, let's see if you're able to handle me now that the rules of nature are in my favor, Beelzebub. Yeah, I need to get the Lizard God to help me. Oh boy, that would help quite a bit, wouldn't it? Alright, so first things first. Let's start with Terunda. And Secunda. So first turns, he seems like he pretty much just uses Mazionga and then attacks, or Terukajas and then attacks. So I'm just going to get my debuffs off first before we start power charging. And I'll get Terukaja up for myself as well. See, that's a little more manageable. Although he's going to, yeah, do that now because, you know, he decided he wanted to get shocked this turn, apparently. So, Terukaja. Let's get Secunda up again. And in this fight, Secunda will come in a little more handy than it did previously because with the Jack Frost and the King Frost fight, the Jack Frost were constantly dying and then being respawned. So they lost their debuffs every time they died and got respawned. So, alright, we got one Terukaja off. He got one Terukaja off. But now I can start Rakunda-ing him, so that's good. I can Terunda. I can Rakunda. I can skip, and then I can get our other Terukaja up. Good. Very good. Did anyone make any Metal Gear Rising jokes about that yet, or am I going to have to be the one? I mean, that was the reference, I guess, but you can be the one if you so choose. It's up to you. Let's see. Let's see if the rules of nature will help you now. I think that's what he said. And they run when the sun... Yeah, exactly. So we're +2 here. He's -2 here. So let's load the guns, shall we? We'll let CeeLo keep buffing, and we'll just have Heat heal as needed. I'm going to Tsukikaja before I Raku. We aren't taking that much damage yet. So, later on, different story. Okay, so I'll need to Terra into him next turn. It's okay, though. I used my power charge with that counter, so... Or maybe I'll Rakukaja this turn. And then... Yeah, let's live a little dangerously. There we go. 960! Boy, I like that! We knocked him all the way to Mind Scream with that. I mean, that's gonna hurt a little, but we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. Let's see. I don't want to do this. Because I really want CeeLo to get... I'll get another Rakukaja off, but I really want to get to his turn so I can Void Expel again. So I guess we'll Meteorama with Heat. And then we'll pass and we'll Void Expel. I still got to get one more buff up with CeeLo, but we'll work on that in a minute. Okay, so Mazionga is fine, especially if we all dodge it. That's nice. Let's see. And then... I still need to get another buff up. I probably should have passed with Surf there. So I guess I'll just Void Expel this turn. What was the other buff? I need to get my other Tsukikaja up, I think. So... And then we'll do this. Okay, Mazionga's fine. Especially if we dodge it. Let's see. So pass. Get my other Tsukikaja up. Power charge. Pass. And then Void Expel. So just keep it up in case he Mahamiyans. So. Just like that. Perfect. Couldn't have worked better if we tried. Oh, that's 1,000 damage. Oh, baby. I like that. All right. This is gonna go very quickly now. Just give him that one more cheeseburger and he'll kill himself after he eats it. Diabetes, just a bitch. Oh, good lord. Oh, Megadolion. Oh, Heat's dead. Okay, well, it went quickly, but then it went poorly, so that's fun. Let me see here. Would have been nice if we would have dodged the Megadolion, but I guess I don't have my buffs up high enough to do that, do I? Okay, well, it'll be a little back and forth, but that's fine. Yeah, F indeed. I mean, if he does that again, we're kind of fucked, aren't we? But if he Mahamiyans, we're also fucked, so... Okay, see, there you go. I anticipated. I'm gonna Meteorama, or maybe I'll Medical Kit. Actually, no, Meteorama and Medical Kit do about the same thing now, so, okay. And then we'll Void Expel. And maybe I won't waste my counter this turn. Yeah, that does actually more than a Medical Kit, so that's good. Okay, so we're gonna need to Dekaja, like, ASAP here. Because, ow. Jesus Christ, Heat. Or do I just... Well, it looks like he's doing it, like, kind of every other turn, right? So he's like... He's going to use Mahamiyan this turn, and then he'll Makakaja and Megadolion after that. So... do this. We'll be able to void his entire turn. Okay, Dekunda. It's also not a good thing. Well, I mean, that wasn't so bad, so that's fine. He's almost dead, though, it looks like, because we got him into red numbers, so I'm gonna go for the Gusto. Ooh, nice. Nice, sir. Very good. Let's see. So he got rid of... He Dekunda'd, which means Rakunda is not active anymore. So let's put that back up. And then Skull Cleave again. I'm going a little risky, but... Okay, it didn't work out for me. So... I got a Void Expel. He might kill both Surf and Heat with Megadolion. Okay, I guessed correctly. That works. Now what do I do? Oh, now what do I do? I could Dekaja him. Because at this point, Megadolion's dealing, like, 3... If he Makakajas again, it'll deal, like, 360 to Heat, which would one-shot him, I think, from the top of his HP bar, basically. But how do I do that and get a Void Expel? Well, no, he's not going to use Mahamiyan on the same turn, so let's Dekaja. And then we'll skip Silo's turn, and we'll Diorama up, and hope to God that Heat lives. Because I know Silo and Surf will live. Heat is questionable. Yeah, that's what I thought was going to happen. So, okay. Metal Gear Rising is still rising, but Doom is eternal. Alright, so... Revival Gem again. This is kind of tricky, but I kind of like it, actually. It gives me... It's more interesting than some of the other fights. And we'll be doing it at a lower level than I'm supposed to be doing it, honestly. So, okay, Dekunda and then attack, right? Yeah, that's fine. So he's doing Dekunda attack, and then is he doing Makakaja? No, he's doing Mahamiyan this turn. So, I'm gonna Power Charge. And then I'm gonna Void Expel. And I'm gonna hope I guess correctly, because I'm gonna do this. And then we whack him next turn and he dies. Okay, good. Because if I don't kill him this turn, we're in bad shape. There we go. Got him. Sweet! That was actually kind of tricky, but I liked it. So... Oh, nice. And Heat and Silo are almost up in Argela and Gale's levels now. Well, Silo is. Heat's almost there. Yeah, GG indeed. That was a tricky fight, but I actually liked it. And we got 100,000 Maka out of it, as well as mastering Sky Wizard for Gale. So Zandine and Force Amp for him. Very good. Silo got some more agility. That's fine. Uh-oh. Easy boss fight. 0 deaths. Easy boss. Indeed. My Twitch app died on me on my phone. I don't know why. I probably killed it with my overwhelming charisma and strength in that raw strength in that boss fight. So yeah, poor Heat. Indeed. Hello, Piece of Yoshi. Welcome. We just got done beating Beelzebub, so although apparently we munched on him a little bit, and then now he's like, okay, well, I'm not dead yet. Sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Well, there he goes. And just like that, the Vanguard's base has been cleared of menace. It was a tricky fight, but we made it. Let's just do that to fill the room out. What did he have back here? Al-Azif. Al-Azif? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. What in the hell does that do? Where is that anyway? Death, low odds on all reusable. So it's Mamudo. Can I sell that? Because that's kind of not... It's not very good. Although, it means I don't have to set Mamudo to use it in combination with Death Blow, so that's not too bad, I guess. Gonna try to devour more people, but the diabetes is gonna get in his way. I mean, it's probably true. Okay, I have blasts for this somewhere. Yeah, I do. There we go. Probably gonna have to go buy some more so I have them for when those guys decide to come back. We don't have our eating skills here, so I guess I'll just blast them again. Let's see. You and I guess I better set my skills up though, huh? I better set them up for my field stuff just in case. Al-Azif is the original Arabic name for the Necronomicon, fictional tome for hidden knowledge, first mentioned in a story about the Hound, written by H.P. Lovecraft. Both subsequently also appeared in stories of Lovecraft's followers and has since gained a cult following. Various fake replicas of the book are circulated. In context of Lovecraft's work, Al-Azif is a tome detailing the truth behind the various ancient cosmic beings that have inhabited Earth and continue to influence humans for their own ends, written in the 8th century by the mad Arab Abdul Al-Hazred. It has been both functions as a means of imparting the forbidden knowledge of the Ancient Ones and a source of danger as those who read it risk going mad from its knowledge, which I guess might kill you. They say the truth hurts, but I didn't know it hurt that badly. It's also Futaba's ultimate persona in Royal because the original one's Necronomicon. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I didn't. Ooh, got Vitality. I didn't play Royal, so I didn't know that she got Al-Azif. But yeah, the Necronomicon part I remember, just not Al-Azif. Yeah, just one key, been ninja'd away. It's the Necronomicon as the tilder. Okay, that's fair. No clue what the Wikipedia article is about, but that's cool. Royal's good in your opinion? Yeah, Cole's played it. He said it was pretty good. I played vanilla Persona 5 for the stream at one point. Just haven't gotten around to Royal yet. I said I might consider playing it for the stream, but I'd probably do it on New Game Plus. So that way we could fight the boss that we never fought in vanilla P5, the one that you only fight in New Game Plus. Because I wasn't playing that 150-hour long game again. I mean, I said I might eventually, but... let's see. You know what I could do? Because I don't have access to Miragion with this particular team, so I could set Miragion for Surf. And then I have access to Mabufalo, though, because I have access to Tarazi, so I could do that. And then we need Stun Wave. And we need Void Fizz, right? That was what I had there. And then we have Iron Stomach, AP Divide, excuse me, Chakra Walk down there. What else did we have? His eating skill, that's what we had. Ingest is down here. Okay, that'll work okay. You have... Oh, you've got Zeodyne now, so I can just set that for you. Tarazi. You'll have Pterodyne pretty soon as well, so that's pretty good. I don't think I had anything else there for you. Void Death is something else I had for you. And let's set these three. Chakra Walk can go down there. AP Divide can go up there. I need Devil Feast. That's what I'm missing here for you. Void Death, Devil Feast. Oh, wait, that's going to go up there. That's going to go up there. What did I have in place of Void Expel for you? Quick Escape. Quick Escape, that's what I had. Let's see, put that there. Okay, now for heat. We'll keep Skull Cleave, that's pretty good. And I guess we'll use Chi Blast because, I mean, well, Death Blow's not too bad because of the potential for Curse, so I guess I could do that just to get a quick win if I need it. Keep Medea Rama. And then, let's see. Be prepared to only get Play Royal as your first message. Play San Andreas, yeah. We'll get to them eventually, I'm sure. It's just, it might take a little bit, that's all. Let's see, Iron Stomach. You still need First Strikes, let's keep that there. Chakra Walk. Let's move Void Fizz down for you. Stick AP Divide there. There we go. What else did you have besides Power Charge? Whatever it was, I couldn't have used it all that much. Oh, yeah, I need Ingest for you, duh. I keep forgetting the hunting skills. Okay, there we go. Can't wait to see Mono doing those racing missions. I've heard I've heard nightmare stories about the racing missions. I've never played the game myself, but my brother has played it, and he manages with the racing missions, but he's not a fan of them. So, do play Royal. Be prepared for you to laugh at Ryuji and call him names during the whole playthrough. I mean, that's fine. Like, people, you know, style on Ryuji all the time, so it's not really anything that I'd be shocked at. So wait, if I teleport back to that large terminal, do I just get soft blocked? Well, no, because I can teleport out, I guess, but... Anyway, let's get the heck out of here. Do I know you from somewhere? No idea. Were you the guy on Mono's Mario streams that talked about Undertale shit with you, or was that the other guy? Piece of Yoshi was here for Superstar Saga, so if that's when the Undertale stuff was on, it's possible. Knowing you, probably. Okay, let's take care of these, she says. We're almost back up, actually, with our, Wait, where's my... You need Aguilau to do Materazzi, don't you? Damn it. Oh, that's fun. Well, I guess I'll just get out of here, then. I wanted the AP, but... Yes, from Superstar Saga, yep. So, name looked very familiar, yep. That's where we last saw him. Them, I should say. I don't know Piece of Yoshi's particulars. I don't know their... What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know what your pronouns are. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. I thought about it, and I had to think about it for a moment. But yeah, I don't know your pronouns, so I should refer to you as them until I know your pronouns. What else is there doing, Royal, other than call Ryuji names? Mona's even there to assist you. Fair enough. That's true. I forget what my opinion of Ryuji was on the stream. I don't think it was particularly like, I think I was in the middle with him. It wasn't like it wasn't like he was my favorite character, but he wasn't terrible either, you know. I mean, he kind of messed up in the part when you first recruit Haru, because it felt like he was throwing a hissy fit for no reason, but I don't know. Maybe they fixed that in Royal. I don't know. He is fine. Alright, sounds good, Piece of Yoshi. That's how I'll refer to you then. Liked him at first, but he just gets gradually more annoying. Yeah, I think I've actually heard that opinion before about him, to be honest, so I don't think you're alone. Gale, Boltmaster? Now you can have Zeodyne and Zandyne. Very nice. Alright, so that takes care of that. Now, here's the question. Do we go back and see if the field hunt is available at this point? Well, first thing we're going to do is we're going to teleport to Vanguard Base 1 and see if we can sell our crap for Mondo amounts of money, because we have quite a few cells to sell now. Never played Doom Eternal. I have not yet, Nitro. I'll get there eventually. Still got to play Doom 2016, but we'll get to both of those eventually, I'm sure. Made Haru uncomfortable. Yeah, I think he did, if I recall correctly. Don't blame him or Morgana for what happened between them, but both of them failed to communicate their feelings or their interactions. You don't make Haru uncomfortable. Yeah, and honestly, I'm going to blame the writers on them not effectively communicating, to be honest with you. It felt like if they would have just talked to each other like actual teammates do. Like, you guys do have conversations with one another when we're not in a team meeting, right? Because it feels like you don't. And I feel like if you talk to each other for 2 friggin' minutes outside of team meetings, none of this would have happened. Yeah, I did not like that particular stretch of P5 at all. It's my least favorite part of the game by a long shot. So, also because Ryuji has no tact, in your opinion. He's kind of very straightforward, isn't he? So, like Doom 2016's vibes and feels more than Eternals. Feels more serious and fits Doom more than the Eternals cartoony stuff. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. I feel like we're running in circles, by the way, to get to max noise, by the way. That's why we're doing that, because I can sell my cells at max noise and get lots of money. Lots more than I could otherwise. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like they kind of just, there was no expectation with Doom 2016, right? Because they didn't expect id Software to remake it. So when it was saying they were going to remake it, they kind of had like a free pass to do what they wanted to do. But I think a lot of people, by the time Eternal came out, the opinion on the internet was that it was more cartoony because it was just ridiculous, gratifying gore in a lot of cases, right? So the internet kind of, I think, influenced the way that Eternal's design ended up being more cartoony. Having never played it, that would be what my thought process would be, but I mean, I'd have to play it to verify whether or not that's true. On the other hand, they're both teenage boys, and God knows if anyone in this world is too emotionally stunted to talk about their feelings. No, that's true. That's fair. But as team leader, I should have been saying, okay, listen, you two have some beef. And I know, again, Joker is a teenager, so he wouldn't necessarily know to say that sort of stuff as well. I'm still going to blame the writers on that one. I think, honestly, I'm going to say that they just didn't. They didn't make it so that there was a situation where that could be effectively communicated. Even if the player wanted them to effectively communicate, there wasn't a situation that the writers brought up where they could effectively communicate. So, well, we're going to get a whole lot more Maka from that layer cell that we got, so at least that's good. You know, almost up to 1 million. Not that that'll last very long, so. Plus Ryuji's insult. Hang on, let's see what else we got here. Mona lives in Joker's. What do you mean? in Joker's bag. Mona was insecure at the time, and insecure people don't tend to be that open. That's fair. Yeah. Plus Ryuji's insult on the beach, breaking Mona's trust and putting his walls up. Yeah, but you gotta. We're fighting on the same side. You gotta learn to let that shit go. Like, it's not that big of a deal. If we're not fighting on the same side, then okay, then they're being then they're being an antagonist. But if we're fighting on the same team, you gotta communicate that stuff effectively with one another. And if you're not able to do that, then you need to talk to people who are able to effectively communicate with one another, like your other teammates who sometimes potentially can effectively communicate with one another. I mean, Joker is pretty good at persuading people to do things because you pick the correct option in when you're talking with people, and you no longer have to do a social event with them in between their ranks of their confidant ranks. So he's pretty good at persuading people. He's pretty good at talking to people. Why can't I talk Ryuji and Mona out of having a hissy fit with one another? Yeah. So that would be my prerogative. Helps you know how long you have to deal damage to the enemy before he wakes up, but do they really have to use those cartoony starts for it? Yeah. Rail sadly doesn't fix that, but it does a lot of work for Akechi to make him way more compelling and avoids a lot of the issues Marie and Golden had in a clever way. Interesting. Let's keep that in mind. Yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of in the back of my head about whether or not I wanted to do Royal. And it's something that I've still given some thought occasionally. I just haven't really gotten around to it, so we'll see. It's only inevitable for them to have a falling out. Yeah, that's true. But, I don't know. I still feel like I feel like it was forced, the falling out. I feel like there could have been a different situation where they could have had a falling out, where it didn't feel like they're doing this because they need tension between the Phantom Thieves. You know? So, I don't know. It was worth it because that's how Mona found Haru. Big fan of Haru, I see. Maybe don't go watch my vanilla P5 playthrough then, because Haru was not who I chose as Joker's significant other in that one, and that means I'm canceled. I've been canceled now. Because I admitted that, I've been canceled. Stats, stars, you're bad. No, I didn't really know what you meant, but I kind of could infer, so no big deal. Be honest, you just don't like the hissy fit because it stopped social events for a week. I mean, that didn't help any at all, so... You dated Anne. Yeah, I mean, they're all pretty good. Who did we pick? We picked Chihaya, I think, was our choice for that particular playthrough. And, I mean, they're all pretty good. They all have their own strong points and weak points, I think. So, I just picked whoever I felt would be best for Joker, given the situation and given how he's been going through the whole game and how we've been making decisions up to that point. I says, yeah, I think Chihaya would probably be the best decision for him. I can't really say who's the best waifu there because, one, half of them are underage, so if I say that, I'm officially a pedophile. And two, yeah, they're video game waifus. You know what I mean? They're a collection of polygons at the end of the day, and we all know how I feel about providing real-life feelings towards collections of polygons. I don't like the idea of wasting the energy, because I could just use the energy on simping for real women. I feel like that's incredibly, like, I don't know, I don't think that would push misogyny, but I feel like that's incredibly dumb to say. I'm just going to say it's dumb, but that's the way that I feel, is I don't feel like wasting the energy on polygon waifus when I could waste the energy on actual waifus. Like, that are actually there in reality, you know? I don't know. It's fine, Haru and Makoto are 18 now. Now, yeah. You also can't, but you're gay, so you have an extra excuse. No, I mean, that's fine. And there is a good reason for you to simp for... We actually discussed this with Kira at one point, well, it was a while ago on the stream, but there's actually a good reason for you to put energy into pining for polygon waifus or husbandos. And the reason for it is because of the fact that society has not evolved to accept all types of relationships equally. Correct. So gay relationships, lesbian relationships, you know, what have you. Society has not evolved to say all of those are okay, and if you say otherwise, you are wrong. Society has not evolved to that point yet. So if you pine for polygon waifus and husbandos and you're in a situation like that, I can completely understand. And also, I can completely understand in a situation where you feel somewhat socially awkward and you don't feel like you can adequately express that to real life people, like how you feel to real life people. Because polygon waifus and husbandos give you a safe space with which to practice those sorts of relationships, and those are healthy in those cases, because it allows you to do something that you would otherwise be exhausted of. So if you can practice those relationships safely in an environment with polygon waifus and husbandos and what have you, then more power to you. And I think it's a good thing, because it means that way you can kind of do something you wouldn't otherwise be able to do that a lot of people enjoy. But me personally, I don't really see the point, because I'm a straight white male, so like... I have no excuse. Okay, so I should say it this way. I'm a straight white male with, as far as I know, no confidence issues. So, yeah, I have no excuse. Alright, Nitro, take it easy. We'll see you on the next one. So yeah, that's my soapbox for the day. Let me see what I missed. But Mono, real women don't exist. I mean... I think there's a level of like enjoying the character without needing to be excessive about wife or whatever. Yeah, I think you can go too far with it. I feel like there's a point where your energy is wasted. I think where you're doing too much. You know what I mean with it. So let's see. Real women exist. They'll chain to a wall in your basement. Yikes. Love to see more non-straight romances in games. Yes, and I think that should be more expressed in games as well. I think that we need more non-straight romances in games. I also think that they need to feel less like... Because, I mean, you go to, like, Mass Effect Andromeda, and there are non-straight romances in Mass Effect Andromeda, but I honestly feel like a few of them feel like they're just kind of in there to tick a box, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, yeah, well, our dev team says we have to have a gay relationship in here, so instead of making it actually feel... What's the word? Feel like it belongs, and feel like it doesn't feel like it sticks out. You know what I mean? It feels like just a relationship. It doesn't feel like this is a gay relationship. It feels like this is a relationship. You know what I mean? Where it doesn't feel like it sticks out from the rest of the crowd as the gay one. You know, because that's not cool. You don't want them to stick out. The idea behind integrating, that's the word I'm looking for, integrating non-straight romances into video games is to make it feel like more of a thing that society as a whole should accept. And if you can look at a relationship in the game and be like, they put this one in because it's the gay one, that's not a well-done non-straight romance then, you know? So, no, I'll be fair. Some of them are... I'm not going to say all of them are like that. I felt that way about... in Andromeda specifically, I felt like Gil was a poorly done non-straight romance. Because he just didn't... It felt like they kind of got in your face about it. Like, and he gave off some weird signals too, because like if you don't date Gil in Andromeda, he ends up being bi, I guess? Like he's the romance that you can do same sex with a male character. But if you don't romance him, he ends up getting married to some chick that he liked previously. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything bad about bi people. Like, you know, be bi all you want. It's just, it gives off weird signals. You know what I mean? Like, are you gay? Are you bi? Do you have a preference? What's the deal here, Gil? You're giving me mixed signals. I don't understand. But Jal, actually, they added a same-sex romance with Jal in a later patch of Andromeda. And that's actually one of my favorite romances in the game because it doesn't feel forced. It just feels like he loves you because he loves you. It doesn't feel like he loves you because you're gay, you know? So, and I feel like we're treading on some weird ground here, right? I don't know if this is something that people would kind of be like, dude, this is kind of a crappy thing to talk about. Okay, the demons are here, good. But yeah, I don't know. It feels like when you want to have those in a game, but you don't want them to feel like you can identify them by them being non-straight romances. You just want to identify them as romances, you know? So, but I don't know. Yes, they do. That's the gist right there, SB, is they need to write LGBTQ plus relationships the way that they write straight ones, where it's just two people with similar interests or opposites attract, whatever have you, whatever situation gets them in the room together with one another, and they just end up liking each other. You know, it's not that hard, right? Like, just write them to like each other. It doesn't matter what sex they are. It doesn't matter what they identify as. Well, okay, what they identify as, I guess, matters in that case because, like, you have to explain. Well, you don't have to explain it. It can be implied just by them liking each other, what they identify as, I guess. So, yeah, it doesn't really... The point is, it doesn't particularly matter. You should write a relationship the same way, no matter what. So... Also because you can't romance Akechi, because damn it, Atlas. Romancing Akechi would have been cool. Flex your privilege harder. Yeah, I don't know. I just... That's how I feel about relationships in games, is that if they want to... I think that they should integrate non-straight relationships and romances in games. They just have to make them feel like they're not saying, this is the gay one, or this is the lesbian one, or this is the bi one. It just has to feel like a relationship. Like, I feel like that's not hard, but I also feel like it could be, because people apparently make it that way. I don't know, let's do this field hunt. Let's stop talking about this stuff. I've soapboxed enough for today, and let's do this field hunt. Okay, so this one I saw in a playlist, because I looked up the other ones, so I kind of know what to do in this one. I might be able to capitalize on it. We'll see. Oops. So we gotta go this way now. Yep, there we go. Oop. Go in here. They don't give you a whole ton of time for this one, but we'll be okay, I think. Yeah, how dare you looking it up? I know. I was looking up the one in Samsara Tunnels, and I just sort of watched the rest of it. Now do this, we gotta go over here. But it's basically hallway, room, hallway, room, hallway, hallway, room. And then we gotta go back, because those ones in here now, we're running out of time, so hopefully But again, just because I looked it up doesn't mean I can execute on it. Oh, got him, okay. Phew! That was a close one. Alright. Anyway, these are Kusimitamas? Yes, Kusimitamas. So these guys are weak to wind. I don't know why, they look like they're green, but whatever. Okay, 3 of them are frightened, so now let's just... yeah, just go for it. Let's just go for it, what the hell. Because we're probably only going to get 3 anyway, unless this guy decides to stick around and buff or something, I don't know. Nope, he's gone. Alright, maybe they didn't show up because Beelzebub was still here. I don't know. Well, either way, we're going to master everything that we're on, so there you go. We got Agidine. A little late, but that's okay. Zelo got Pterodine. Heat got Casitis and Megiddo, along with Null Sleep, which I'm probably never going to use. Excuse me. Cancel Chromium. I've lost all faith in you, you cheater. Yes, the whole element. Yes, indeed. Argila got Pterodine and Earth Amp. Gale's got Zeodine. So we've got our Dines, basically, now. Or most of our Dines, anyway. So... yeah, so that part wasn't blind. The ones in... there's more of these field hunts. Like, this is the last one before the final dungeon. But I probably won't... actually, I haven't seen those ones, so I won't be looking those up. I'm not even going to say probably. I definitely won't look those up. So, it'll be more interesting this way, right, if I don't look them up. Let's see. So this is just a blast right here. Really, I don't need to do this fight because I don't need the AP because we're all mastered at this point. So I just need to get to a save point. That's what I need to do. There we go. And do I have an Estoma spray up? I did not, but now I do. Digital Devil Saga not blind. New title: Digital Devil Saga Liar. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah, damn it. I did it again with the Estoma spray. Oh, well. We got 900,000. We'll be fine. Alright, let's get to a save point so I can see where we, what's it called? Where's the closest save point, anyway? Let's see. So I gotta go around here because the thing is open there. Or I could just go up those stairs down there, come this way, go down, go to that small terminal, and then teleport out of here. That might be easier. I'm gonna go do that instead. But I promise, the rest of this is blind. So, yeah, so basically, the parts of it that were not blind, the total parts of this stream that were not blind, the first one was... the first stream was not blind. Well, until the first boss fight. Once we hit the first boss fight, then it was blind from then on. But the first stream was, like, 90% of it was not blind because I was testing the footage to see what... I was testing to see how the PS2 footage would look and make sure it was all the settings and everything were correct. So the first stream was not blind, and then... like 90% of the first stream is not blind. Then everything up to this point has been blind, other than that field hunt. And now everything after that will be blind. So, and usually what I do is I do a majority rule, basically. So like if I've seen more than 25% of the game that I'm going to play, then I don't really feel comfortable calling it blind because I know enough about it to where I just don't feel comfortable saying that because I feel like I'm lying then, you know what I mean? So... Nope, don't trust you anymore. Nope, no, you don't. You shouldn't. I've lied to you before. I'll do it again. Oh, boy. But yeah, I just don't feel comfortable calling it blind if I've seen more than 25% of the game, because usually seeing a quarter of the game lets you get an idea, like you can kind of grasp the mechanics pretty well just from seeing that one quarter of the game, you know, so... yeah, so I just don't feel comfortable when it comes to that. You've used that emote, like, what, 10 times now? 15? I just noticed that the dog is crossing his arms. I guess it goes to show how much attention I'm paying to this chat. Lying to my fans and then not paying attention to chat? Do I want to get canceled on the internet today? Was that my goal all along? Oh, boy. You know, Great Feast would be really nice right about here if I equipped it because... well, it wouldn't be because we don't need AP at the moment, but it would be nice here because there's 4 enemies that are frightened, so you can just munch on all of them. But that's okay. The extra Maka is nice. Wow, Mono doesn't love us! I have expressed many opinions today. None of them have done me any favors. Oh boy. Well, that was fun, but I think we're done with the red walls. What do you say we move on with the story now, huh? Let's get the heck out of here first. Although, I'd probably be better off... Well, no, I can't teleport to Vanguard's base 2 because, well, that's not close to the Samsara tunnels, so... Okay, let's waste, well, not waste, but use a whole large chunk of the 900,000 Maka that we have sitting there now. Let's see here. So, Surf. We did Fire Emperor for you, but we haven't done Ice Master yet for you. I can't believe Mono hates us. How could he be? How could I go from so right to so wrong in such a short period of time? Okay, let's get Surf Ice Master. I'm glad that we're finally getting our Dines because the level 2 skills, yeah, Betrayal, indeed. The level 2 skills are really starting to lag behind on the damage, so. You're done with King. Got Casitas now, that's good. What else do I want for you? We got you Holy Leader. I might start you on 6 Realms, actually. And then work on Death Spirit after that. Because you need both 6 Realms and Death Spirit to access this, which is Mediarahan. So... Excuse me. Let's see. I'm just going to make sure I'm paying attention to chat while also paying attention to my notes. Okay, so that's 150k down the drain, but we'll need it, so that's fine. Who's next? Argila. You need Sky Wizard next, so yeah, we'll work on that for you. What I might end up doing... Call the medium skills by their names. Okay, so Agilao, Bufula, Zionga, Zanma, and Terazi. Along with the Ma versions of those skills. Yeah, all 11 of them. Yeah. So I got half of them. But yeah, what I might end up doing is I might end up having Heat, Argila, and Gale work on Death Spirit, which is Diarahan, and then 6 Realms after they get these skills. Heat doesn't need Ice Master that badly because he's going to basically go straight from that into Ice God to get his Ice Resist eventually. So we don't need it that badly for him just yet. Casitas was the main thing I wanted for him. But like once Argila is done with this, I'm probably going to have her work on 6 Realms and then Death Spirit. And same for Gale. Once he's done with 6 Realms, I'm going to have him work on... Because he's going to go to 6 Realms now. I'm going to have him work on Death Spirit. It's a lot of Maka, but we'll make it work eventually. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them get 6 Realms, I'm going to have them get Death Spirit, and then I'm going to have them work on this so that everybody who has access to Mediarahan can do it. Although with Gale and Argila, I guess I don't need it that badly because if they get Diarahan, they can combo Mediarahan, so... Heat needs it really badly, though, so... I forgot the middle healing skills, that's true. Diorama, Mediarama... Mapatra. Although that's kind of a high-level one, isn't it? I don't know. Whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, but you can work on 6 Realms. CeeLo, what do you got left, sir? I'm going to have him do healing stuff in DDS2 because him not having healing kind of sucks because he usually ends up being in a situation where he could heal, but he doesn't have it, so it's like, eh. Illusion? Makakaja, that's a good one. Let's get him Makakaja. I mean, I'll also get Makajamon and Calm Death, but, you know. I've disrespected the name of Morgana. You should be ashamed. What did I just say that disrespected Morgana? Oh, Garula, because I didn't say Garula, that's why. I guess I'm still on that thing where I have, what's it called? Force and wind are the same element, when in actuality, in SMT lore, they're not. They're, like, completely different. So... Because apparently one is just wind, like a magically created wind, and one is air pressure, so... Oh, and I didn't know the healing skills either. Yeah, that's true. Recarm is another one. That's the revival one. How many do I have now? So I did Agilao, Bufala, Zionga, Zanma, Garula, Terazi, Diorama, Mediarama, Recarm. What are the nuclear and psionic ones now? Kuga is the light one. Aiga is the dark one. Sayo, I think, is the psionic one. And Fry is the... Is it Fryla? I think it's Fryla, or something like that, for the nuclear one, so... I might have gotten them all just there, but I might have also forgotten a few from other SMT and Persona games that I just haven't played, so... let's see. So you guys are actually ahead of Argela and Gale now, aren't you? You know what? CeeLo and Argela and Gale probably all have the same experience, don't they? Like they all have the same like total experience they need, and he just is an outlier. He just needs more than everyone else. Oh God, Heat, come on, man. Don't do me dirty like this. Let's see here. You guys are a little ahead, right? Let's see. 52, 69. So I should wait until you guys get down to about 69, 7,000. And then I should set Mutual Karma on Heat until he gets back to where CeeLo is. And then I should go from there. What the heck am I doing right now? The Almighty ones. Megiddo. Is Megiddo the medium damage one? Or is that heavy? No, Megidola's heavy. And then Megadolion is the severe one, I think. Can you tell I've played a few of these games? Let's see. I need to set First Strike on you now, don't I? Which means I don't get Void Fizz. Ah, damn it. Well, I don't need Void Fizz anymore, so... That's fine. First Strike right there. And we'll set new skills depending on what we need in a little bit. What am I doing? Where am I going? I think I need to go get some Estoma Spray, actually. So let me go get some of that from the shop, and then we'll go from there. I've forgotten where I am. What is this Twitch you talk of? I don't know what that is. Can we access the Brute's base just from the world map now? I didn't bother checking. I guess I'm going to go check in a minute. We got a lot of hero rations, but I don't want to sell them because we'll probably use them. I got an extra Panacea from somewhere. And I'll just keep the 9 blasts, that's fine. So I need 4 Estoma Sprays, and I have a Theory Cell, but I don't want to sell it yet because we're not at max noise, so... There's my Estoma Spray. There's my Estoma Spray. I'm going to buy 5 because we'll be at a point where we'll use one pretty soon. All the face palms. Okay. Now. Oh, it's actually almost max. We're waxing. Okay. There we go. Now I can sell the cell. I guess it was serendipitous, wasn't it? And we'll get a little bit of money back. So probably the rest of this is going to be us backtracking to the Brute Space, although I can kind of teleport around in the Samsara tunnels, so that's not too bad. And then we'll explore a little bit of the Brute Space, and then we'll head out. We'll call it a day, and we'll come back on Thursday. That's the next stream, right? Yeah, Thursday. You'd think I'd know my own schedule. And we'll actually continue with the story, now that we've actually taken care of things with Beelzebub. I wonder if when he said he was going to get stronger, if that means he's going to be back in this game, or if that means he's going to be back in DDS2. I'll have to keep that in mind. Note to self, go look for Beelzebub. We got a facepalm overload over here. But he said he was going to get stronger, so... I don't know. And I did actually... The other thing that I guess we could go do now is... I asked the question previously of whether or not there would be other waterways beneath the other bases, because, like... The one in the Vanguard's base connected to the Brute's base, which means that there may be 2 other waterways connecting the other bases. I know one requires healing. But I don't know that for sure. We could go look for them now, but I feel like we've done a lot of side stuff, so let's continue with the story, and then if there's more side stuff to do, we'll go do it next time. Or whenever we get done with the Brute Space, basically, because, I mean, at that point, we'll, what's it called? At that point, we'll, what am I trying to say? once we're done with the brute space, well, we'll be the only tribe left then, right? So, do we win the game at that point? Like, do we just go to the Karma Temple and ascend to Nirvana? I don't know. We'll find out. Blind Twitch streamers lies to their chat and pretends they're playing Digital Devil Saga blind. Yeah, well, you know. Just because I sound like an honest person doesn't mean that I am. Oh, boy. But, I mean, it would make sense, right? Like, for there to be more than one waterway. Because, like, the other bases would be flooded if there wasn't, right? Like, that was what we thought about when we were talking to everybody here when we first found this, right? We were like, well, you know, if it wasn't for the fact that there's a waterway for all the water to drain away, although it does beg the question, where does the water drain away to? Because some place has to be flooded from all this water, right? Because it's constantly raining here. Am I just getting into deep lore now? Like, I don't... I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's see. I don't like this battle. I'm going to run from it. I don't have Mahama set. Although I do have Midir Rama and Hamayan with Surf, so maybe I can get Mahamayan from that, right? Mahamayan. Yeah, Hamayan and Midir Rama, so okay. Well, we don't need Maragian as badly anymore, so let's just set that right there, and then we'll be good. Yeah, Hell, obviously. Where else? Yeah. No wonder Beelzebub is up here instead of in Hell. Hell is just flooded. He's like, man, it's all watery in here. I can't stretch my fly wings. Because if I get them wet, I won't be able to fly. Oh, boy. Whoops. Always gets me. Every time, because it starts on no. It made sense in Nocturne, though, because, like, in Nocturne, if it was defaulted on yes and you accidentally pressed yes, you'd have to wait through a long loading screen as you swooped through the Amala network to get to the other teleporters, but... Well, we haven't played that game for the stream yet, so I won't spoil too much. But I guess, spoiler alert, the Amala network is in Nocturne. I guess if you haven't played an SMT game, that wouldn't be a spoiler because you don't know what the Amala network is. If you have played an SMT game, you already know that because the Amala network's in everything. So, alright, now we're back. We've done all of our side questing, at least the ones that I want to do for now. Let's get the heck out of here and see what the brute space has to offer us, huh? Okay. And will we be greeted by... Hi there. What building? Oh, this building. Okay. Why is that? Oh, so you're just trying to bribe me. Okay. Yeah, you should never assume anything like that in war, sir. Sure, of course, but you didn't think that. And now you're screwed because of it. Any thoughts, Gale? Right, exactly. Well, yeah, once we're done here, we bring down the whole establishment. Seize the means of production. I can't use that here. Let's see. Well, I see a terminal. That's nice. Yeah, everybody else is here. Let's go chat with our friends first before we... Is this a... Okay. Exit. Wait. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, the door's totally shut. Okay. Well, we can't leave just yet for the world map until we deal with all of this, so that's fine. Any thoughts, Heat? I don't know. At this point, I wouldn't be shocked if I did. Well, that's why we're here, to stop him, so... Hey, Marie, how you doing? Welcome. We got finished with the Red Wall side questing that I wanted to go do before we continued. So now we're back at the brute space that we got to last time. Last time? Time before last time. So now we're going to continue with the story. You missed me getting my ass kicked by Beelzebub, though, so that was fun. Got your vaccine shot yesterday and you're still dealing with the tiredness recoil and the soreness near the injection site. Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's common. I had that too the day after, so... I get my second one on Wednesday, actually. I should remember to mention that at the end of the stream because, well, I guess I can mention it now. Maybe I'll mention it at the end, too. I'm getting my second vaccine shot on Wednesday, and there's a stream on Thursday. So if I come into the stream on Thursday and I sound like I'm dead as a doornail, that's why, because I'm suffering from the side effects of the second vaccine shot, which I've heard is worse than the first one, so, yeah. I don't know, you guys keep stopping right before you tell me what it is. Oh, are you talking about Lupa? Yeah, he kind of went too far because he didn't eat, and then he kicked the bucket because of it, so... Okay, do we need any items while I'm here? I think I shopped for a decent chunk of items already. Yeah, we're okay on items. Let's go save, and then we'll head inside and see what the heck's going on in the brute space. We'll just get a sneak preview, right? You got the recently reinstated Janssen shot, so you only got the one shot. Still sucks. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about the second shot being worse then. Yeah, it still sucks, though, yeah. You still get those side effects that happen. It's just your mild reaction to the dead virus, basically, that they injected into you. But, yeah. It's alright. Did I set mutual karma on CeeLo and Heat? Of course I didn't. I'm gonna have to get used to that. There we go. Oh, no, wait, I know why I didn't set mutual karma for them, because Arjula and Gale are a little behind them now, actually. So I'll set it after they get caught up. Alright, in we go. What the heck is waiting for me on the other side of this door? I feel so fucking tired. This sucks. Yeah, I get that. I felt pretty groggy myself when I got my first one. So I'm probably going to feel pretty groggy again after that. What? Excuse me? What does that even mean? I guess it kind of looks a little strange. It doesn't look like any other building that we've seen in the game before. Like, if you look at it, most of the other ones have been like these Hindu and Buddhist temples, but this one is a bunch of like normal, either American or European modern buildings with a treasure chest hanging over my head up there. So, yeah, I guess it does look a little odd compared to, you know, some of the other buildings we've seen here. Most of it, like I said, has been like Hindu or Buddhist imagery in this game. But this building, not so much, apparently. We're going to go back to the construction site from frickin' Nocturne. 'Cause that place was a maze and a half. Well, not really a maze, but like you have to go through the correct sequence of doors, or else you end up.
We all came here to the beach. Oh, come on, that was boring. Spice it up a little, like this. Hey there, this is Sarah. The ocean makes me feel so free, like that, you know.
Stop messing around, you guys.
Idiot, you're blocking me. Get your damn mop head out of the way. Want a piece of me? Come on. Oh, dumb bastard. Come on, guy. Come on.
Stop acting like children.
Guys, we're still recording.
Okay, but...
Come join the rest of us. Hello. Today we all...
Oh, alright. Thanks for, you know, preventing me from learning any more about the plot. Okay. The recording is still okay. Well, not okay, but it seems to be playing the same line now. What the heck was that all about? Were we all friends? I mean, we're all friends now, but were we all friends before this and, like, the world wasn't shit? Varen must be somewhere in this building. Enmity is vibrating through the entire structure. That's a hell of a thing to just know offhand, Surf. Okay, what the heck is going on in here? Every door in this room is locked. Okay. Right. So this door's locked. So we gotta mess around with this, huh? Column of light. There's just a normal column in the middle. Pillar of light stands alone. This ain't a door. Yeah, that's just busted. Many doors she has. Am I going to have to find a signet or a sunstone or something to fix this? I'm probably just going to have to mess with the columns of light, huh? They are kind of eerie looking, aren't they? Like, again, a lot of the stuff in this game so far has been like Hindu Buddhist imagery. Now here it's more American or European. But this is just weird. Like, it looks like computer data. Or like one of those 3D models of like a virus that they show you when they're talking about like, you know, the different viruses and everything. Let's start from the left, because when in doubt... actually, let me go upstairs first before I touch anything. Because if we remember my Dark Souls 3 stream through, touching things before seeing everything and knowing that it's the only path forward never worked out for me. So, it's already another large terminal in here. Okay. Yeah, European prison. Can understand how people sleep all day after the shot. Body reacts pretty poorly to this vaccine. Yeah, it's, you know... It makes you tired, it makes you groggy. It's just something to deal with. Once you got it in you, then, you know, you don't got to worry about it about 80% of the way. I don't know how the booster would work when you only get the one shot, though. Like, they've been talking about getting a booster at some point. But I'll be getting the 2 shots, so there might be a difference between, like, whether you've gotten the 1 or the 2 and how the boosters would work there. Alright, let's touch this object and immediately regret it. Red rings appeared and began to spin around the object. Okay. Okay. The structure of the building seems to have changed. Negative energy can be felt from the west side of the mansion. Uh-huh. So this one's just by itself. I bet you once we finish these 3, there will be something in this one. Once you live another 2 weeks or so, you'll be fully vaccinated, right? It's literally the only thing you care about at the moment. Yeah, as far as I know, yeah, you'll be fully vaccinated, so then you'll be... It's like the vast majority of the time at that point, you don't got to worry about it anymore, you know? Like, there's... I think there have been some really, really, like, infrequent outliers where people have still gotten sick after they got their vaccination, but again, I don't think it's very common, so... Yeah, this place feels weird, man. Weird by comparison to how it's been. Oh, good. Now they're just starting straight away with the high pixies. Fantastic. What are you guys even weak to, anyway? I don't think they're weak to anything, now that I think about it. I do, however, think that the queen mobs resist most things. Let's see if they do anything with this. Okay, you can still get hit by that, so that's at least good. This is kind of a sucky battle, honestly. I really need to, like, Tentara Fu. I should set Tentara Fu. Why have I not set Tentara Fu? What am I doing? Tentara Fu is great. Okay, well, here we go again. I might run from this one because this is... We're never going to make a dent like this. Especially when that's happening. Like, ugh. I don't like that at all. So... It's a European prison. It's the Chateau d'If. I don't even know if I said that correctly. Alright, Gale, get me the heck out of here. I need to set Tentara Fu before we continue here. Because they're not weak to it, but if I can get... Like, what Tentara Fu does... Let me set it so I can show you. Is if we go over here... And we... I should also set Agidine, because I kind of have that now. There we go. We'll get Bufudine soon enough. Tentara Fu. So it's moderate damage with a chance to panic to all enemies. You probably want to do that because that's pretty solid. It should work quite nicely for us. Is that really Queen Mob or is it supposed to be Queen Medb or Maeve? Good question. I don't know how to properly pronounce those, so I'm probably not your best source of information for that particular answer. I think it's the same Queen Mob that's in other SMT games, though, if that's what you're wondering. So, yeah, I wouldn't be able to answer that 100%, so... You'd have to probably be better off to look up the, like, the wiki for it, basically, and see what that says about it. Because I got nothing. Alright, well, anyway. I got Mave right. It's the typically used translation of her. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so if I go out here... What the heck is going on? This place is so weird, man. It just feels so different from the other dungeons. I kind of dig it though. Like, you're so used to, okay, you know, like either the Hindu Buddhist imagery or the, you know, kind of like industrial technology type of a dealie, and then you get here and it's just like, oh, Dakaja Rock, nice. It's just like different switches to hit and this like weird Resident Evil-esque building. It's like, whoa, what I feel like I'm getting hit with whiplash or something here. Okay, you learned that Kiel, it's not Kiel, it's Shell. Okay, see, I didn't know Shell. That's interesting. Small terminal already. We've barely fought anything in here. What could we need a terminal for already? Well, if we go to the door, the double doors at the end of the hall, and there's already like a... It gives me a message before I walk in, then we'll have to go from there. Yeah, small terminal already, yeah. It's weird, because we just had the large terminal, and we've only gotten into one fight in between. I think I might have an Nostoma spray up, though, so that might be why. What the hell, man? This place is crazy! What is going on? A hostile presence can be felt beyond the door. So this is a sub-boss, right? Man, I don't even know what to expect, though. Like, what the hell would... Hang on. I can fix this. Hang on. We need to set some different skills because of the potential. This place is going to be huge, you can tell. Oh, boy. You're probably right. You're probably right. Skull Cleave? Because I don't have Bufu dying yet, so... Power Charge... I'm going to need some buffs, because nobody in this team has... Or no, they have Raku and Tsukakaja, never mind. So we can actually buff properly this time. And then Terranda, Secunda, Rakunda. I'll just have everybody focus on the same thing. Like, excuse me, Surf can focus on attack. So. We want to have something for fire. So Fire Drain would probably be best. Because Surf is weak to that, but I'll also have Fire Boost because, or no, Fire Amp actually. So Fire Boost, it gives you a 33% increase to your fire damage, but Fire Amp gives you 50%, which is very nice. And then what else? I guess Counter. Counter works. I end up using up my power charges potentially by doing that, but that's okay. Can sense the Atlas design. The reason that small terminal is there is just so you don't die backtracking to those light pillars. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Yeah. You don't have Zandine yet. But you definitely want Force Drain because you're weak to that, so... I might leave Void Death, honestly, because we might actually need it. Like, if the bosses succumb to actually using Mudun, which I guess I wouldn't put it past them, but I would hope that they wouldn't. Let's just do this, and then Rakukaja for you. What else have we got? So Pterodine is fine. We can put that there. Put that there. Put that there. We definitely want Earth Amp. And then... I should be doing this at the save point, shouldn't I? So that way I can just quickly fix this after the fact. But whatever. I don't think I have much else that I would want you to have. I mean, I guess Earth Boost. Sure, why not? That'll work. Just give her all the Earth damage. I guess I could also give Surf Fire Boost, although then Power Charge is kind of redundant then, isn't it? But whatever. And then... Gale. You can keep Zandine, actually. That's pretty good for you. We'll give you Tsukakaja. I'm going to go back to the save point after this, so that way I can kind of stick all of this stuff, keep it on my list of stuff, basically. You want Electric Drain. I'm going to keep Quick Escape, I think, for you, because that should be pretty useful. Force Boost, Force Amp. Anything else? No, not really. That's pretty good. Although, I don't need Devil Feast either. So... What could I use instead of Devil Feast? I guess I could use Hellfang. That worked pretty good last time. Just if I need the extra damage, you know. There you go. Although, probably redundant with, you know, Zandine being there. Okay. Well, that's that. So now, before we go in there and get our shit pushed in by something... Probably because it's green, it's going to be something that's, like, force resistant, right? But I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can save this, so that way I can just make quick adjustments as needed if we die. Again, we're using the failure to understand method, so if we die, at least I understand how the boss at least somewhat works then, you know? So, watch me go through all this prep, and it's just like a crappy mini-boss or something. Like, there isn't even a boss fight, it's just like a bunch of mooks. But yeah, it's eerie, because normally in the other places we fought, like, you know, groups of enemies and stuff. Like, you'll run into their foot soldiers all over the place. Here, it's just... Not only are there no foot soldiers to be found, but it's also like this weird Luigi's Mansion-style craziness going on in here. It feels like a haunted house. So, it's cool, though. I like it. It's interesting. Is it just going to be a mini-boss after all that work? We came up from below, sir. Let's see what you can do about that. What in the fuck is that supposed to be? Wait, hang on. Cadopalpaz, right? Maragidine, Materadine. Yep, Cadopalpaz. He kind of looked like the Cadopalpazes from Final Fantasy, so I was kind of like, wait a minute. Yeah, got it now. This game was made when learning through failure was the active design choice. That is true. That is very true. So, it's not really all that surprising, honestly. I don't even know what this guy's going to do. Well, no, actually, I think I do know what this guy's going to do, and I need to void death before he does it. Because if he's like a Cadopalpaz is in any other game, he's probably going to use Stone Gaze on me, or like any of the Gaze skills. And most of the Gaze skills, yeah, are Dark Elemental, so using, what's it called, would probably work in my favor. I guess I'll just do a +2, -2 like I've been doing. We'll get Arjula's buffs up eventually once I start getting press turns. But if I can get press turns. I don't know if I can, but if I can't, I guess I'll just make do without. Just guess that based on the singular eye, Cadopalpaz kind of worries you. Oh, Pterodine too. Okay. Ooh, nice. Nice, we dodged it. Okay, Terrakaja up a little bit. And yeah, we'll get Arjula's buffs up eventually. Yeah, the single eye is kind of a giveaway, isn't it? Well, whatever. I mean, Pterodine I'm not worried about. Stone Gaze I'm more worried about, because Petrify in SMT games is terrifying. Because all they have to do then is hit you with a single physical attack and you are instantly dead. It doesn't matter how much HP you have. If you're stoned, you're dead. Now, when you can use it to your advantage, it works pretty nicely, but okay, he has Dekunda. So that means I'll just keep my buffs up. Because if he's going to Dekunda first, there's not really much point to shielding, then I guess. I got both my Terrakajas up, right? Okay, well. Yeah, let's see what does more. That did a lot. Okay, Rakakaja up. We should get around to Arjula's turn again if I do this and then do this. Might not even need Power Charge depending on how much HP he has. Void Death. Yeah, Final Fantasy X logic, indeed. Yeah, hit an enemy while they're petrified and they shatter. And they might have gotten the idea from Final Fantasy X, actually, because, I mean, that was the one that came first, so. Gate of Hell! Oh, that's fun. Yeah, it's a physical attack, but it has a chance to petrify you. So, yeah, that'll... I would like less of that, please. Okay, and then do this. Get more Agidines. I wonder what'll do more between Agidine and power charged attacks. I also probably should have given Gale Medea Rama for this instead of Hellfang. Oh well, what can you do, right? I could just have him use a medical kit. That works as well. Psycho Rage! Okay. Stone Gaze. So that'll eat 2. Just don't do it to the same person. Great. Well, that works. And that did not. Alright, so we gotta fix that. This'll eat my press turn, actually. But I can still get around it. Hold on. Let me do this. Oh, he's almost dead, actually. Archulobus turned to stone, so that'll eat my press turn. So let's use a... Where's my... This stone. Here we go. Let's use one of these. Then do this. And then Void Death. Okay, so now, because he's almost dead, he's going to use Psycho Rage, and if he keeps doing it to the same person, well, fuck me, I guess. Yeah. Okay, that missed. Good. That also missed. You need to learn to take a hint, sir. There you go. Okay, and keep doing this. Okay, that takes care of that. That's 4 extra turns. Yeah, Psycho Rage or in, what's it called? Oh, okay, actually, now we're all in about the same place, so I can stick Mutual Karma on. Psycho Rage in this game or Dragon's Eye in Nocturne, it exchanges 1 single press turn for 4 half press turns, basically. So, yeah, it gives him a whole 4 extra turns to work with, which is a lot, but, eh. The negative energy was not coming from Varen. Strong enmity still surges through the building. Okay. That doesn't bring me any closer to understanding what the hell is going on, but alright. Fair enough. Oh, I can't turn the camera here. Alright. Maybe that did something downstairs, though. Let's go see. Yeah, action economy's a bitch. Pretty much, yeah, exactly. Okay, so go down there. I mean, we could just teleport back to the large terminal, frankly, if I don't feel like changing up my setup. So I don't end up fighting a whole bunch of high pixies. We're probably at an okay level at this point. Like, I'm not really worried about the level as much as I'm worried about my Maka and my AP. So. But I guess that's kind of the point, right? I should be fighting just to get the Maka and AP that I need, so. Yeah, I'll figure it out. It's fine. Let's see here. Yeah, let's teleport back. I just want to see if anything has changed in the center room now that we've done that. So. Okay, out we go. Oh yeah, I forgot to set Mutual Karma. Let me do that too. Okay, CeeLo, Mutual Karma instead of Chakra Walk, Heat. There it is. Okay, now we're good. So, are both of these doors unlocked now? Maybe? Yes, okay, this one is also unlocked. Blue light shown around the area. Wow! Excuse me? We teleported to the other side? What the hell? This place is whack, yo. Oh, but I can get back through this way. I'll bet you it shut behind me, though, right? Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, this place is cool! Yeah, I like it. Oh, man. We're gonna have fun in here. It's very interesting, that's for sure. Okay, library, a bunch of treasure. Oh, that's on the other side, it looks like. Okay. Yurlungur? What are you doing here? You, sir... I don't know what you're weak to, actually. The OJ that you bought has a metric crap ton of pulp in it. Oh, that's no good. I hate when it has all that pulp. Ooh, okay, that worked. They're usually immune to physical, though, aren't they? I think. I mean, I could find out, but I don't want to. Let's just waste a turn. And then do this again. My prerogative, by the way, for when I use Pterodyne as the potential weakness of the enemy that I'm fighting is it an enemy that's normally not weak to the other elements in other SMT games that you've played before? Yes, then use Pterodyne, because there's a likelihood that it's weak to that. So, Yerlungur is one of those where I don't think he's particularly weak to, like, much of anything, if I recall correctly, in... at least in Nocturne. I think he's like immune to physicals and a whole bunch of other stuff, so. Feels so weak and almost dizzy. Get some water in you, that's for sure. That'll definitely help you out. Water is the important thing when you're feeling weak and dizzy like that. You don't want to get lightheaded because that makes it even worse. Yeah, hopefully it goes away as you know, go from there. It's just the side effects of the shot. It's not fun. Okay, got a logic cell. Oh, we can inspect something over there. Hello. You guys are weak to fire, if I remember right. And we have Miragidyne now. Very nice. Rakunda. I mean, I could keep this skill set, but it's not going to have Chakra Walk, so it's not as useful as it could be. Okay. Could I inspect this picture? Painting is resting against the wall. It's a painting of a castle. The canvas has been torn, mercilessly ripped to shreds. Oh, that's not good. Somebody was in here and he was not a fan of fine art. Attack mirror, that's nice. Or Yerlungur. I have Pterodyne on this team too, right? Yeah. Awesome. And that frightened one of them. Oh, poor guy. He can't do the infinity symbol anymore. I feel bad now. Oh, man. That was sad. I'm sad for Yerlungur now. Let's see. So is this going to open out to like another weird looking... It just opens out to another hallway. I don't even know where the heck I'm going, man. What I'm doing. Nothing here. I guess that's kind of the point, though, right? Like, it gives you this sense of foreboding when you... Oh, more blue light! Oh, God! You could just teleport anywhere at any time. Oh, my God, I'm back here again. Well, we could check what's in that other room there before we get too far. So the blue light seems to be a you're not going to pass here just yet type of a dealie. All right. Oh, there we go again. All right. So that's not going to work. Oh, where in the heck? Oh, that's where I am now. Okay. Well, if we go back in here, I can just teleport right back out, right? Or does it teleport back me, excuse me, back to where I was? No, it just teleports me to here. What about if I go here? No blue light. Oh, okay, so it's behind this door, but it's a one-way door, so there's no door there. There's a yellow wall over here. And check what's over there. Persky, that's who that is. What are you normally weak to? Probably not this. Well, it killed him anyway. Good lord. Man, these Dyne spells are hella powerful, except when he reflects it directly back in my face. That's not great. I mean, it's hella powerful, but against me. So. Also, Surf is ridiculous at this point. His attack stat, with his magic being like in the 60s, is crazy high. So. I don't know. I'm just going to explore around for a minute. See what we got in here. Good thing I got that yellow key. Blech. Alright, let's see what's behind here. And then I'll probably go back and save, and that'll be it. Treasure chest. Okay, nice treasure room. Piano room. Interesting. This was someone's house at some point. Or several houses, as it were. Oh, another painting. Painting is hanging. It's a painting of a family standing beneath the setting sun. The canvas has been torn, mercilessly ripped to shreds. Someone is really not happy with all the paintings in here. Maybe it reminds them of something they were trying to forget. If it wasn't for this encounter, I would have started my little spiel going to the end of the stream there, but because Hanuman wants to be Hanuman, I guess we gotta wait. Alright, well, we'll get a level out of it at the very least. I gotta start eating again, but we'll do that pretty soon. Ooh, Arjula got HP back, nice. Well, it's less I have to heal. So yes, all of this art being torn to shreds. Picture's worth 1,000 words, and it's probably worth as many memories, but if someone was trying to forget something, the pictures probably only reminded them of pain. But what were they trying to forget? And does it have anything to do with Varen Omega's dramatic transformation into, what was it, Colonel Beck? I think that's what his name is now. And will that have anything to do with how they have to be defeated? I mean, I don't know, but we'll find out on the next episode of Digital Devil Saga Stream Edition, which will be happening on Thursday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Probably between then and now. After the stream is over, I'm just going to set everybody's moves up so that I can have them in Explore mode again, so I can eat and do all that other stuff, that good stuff that we do in between. But I'll do that off screen, and I'll set it all up, because that's going to take a solid 10 minutes. So we'll call it a day here. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. I will see all of you on the next one, which will be happening, as I said, on Thursday, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care, and have a good one. Also, hope you feel better, Marie. Hopefully the side effects don't, knock you down too much. Like I said, it only lasts like a day or two for most people, but hopefully it doesn't last too long or isn't too severe for you. So get well soon.